Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another spooky edition of Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Podcast.
Oh, it's not the pre-show.
Podcast.
It's not the pre-show. There we go. It's not the pre-show. It's the podcast. And hello, Michelle. How's it going? And hello to everyone else too. Michelle, who was totally first. Not really, but we'll just pretend.
Totally.
Yes.
Greetings, everyone.
So it is October 17th, 2020. Those wondering, by the way, I'll just say right off the top, we did not do a pre-show this week. So there's no pre-show. You didn't miss the pre-show. There's just no pre-show because I slept in and was late. And
we also don't always do a pre-show.
We don't always do a pre-show, but there's
special.
I know. I'm just saying there isn't one this week. So
I was talking to the audience.
Don't go looking for it because it doesn't exist. We didn't do one. Just this, because I slept in basically. So
God forbid.
We
also, you know what you did. You know exactly what you did, chat.
What did I do? What did the chat do?
Chat, not you.
Oh, is that?
They know. They know what they did wrong.
No,
oh, there we go. There was dust on the lens.
Stop emotionally abusing the chat. Stop it.
But I want to.
Dad. Leave the chat alone. The chat are good people. It's a good chat.
I see that hi is the on the leaderboard here. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh yes, hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi became the new stream boss yesterday during the marathon. So hi. Hi. So there we go.
Here, have what little bits I have left.
Okay. Here we go. There's some bits coming. Bits.
Yeah.
Bits.
Sean, have you renewed your subscription on my channel?
No, I'll do that now.
I totally haven't seen you in a while. That's all.
I keep forgetting.
I know you forget. So that's why.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I remind you.
I will do that now.
Oh, geez, senor.
I always forget when it is. Beauty. Plop.
That was a slapper.
Resubscribe. There we go.
Yay,
subscription for Skinslip. The slip of the skin of the Skinslip of the slip of the skin.
Those who are not in the know, I did a watch party for the first time this morning, earlier. I'm thinking I'm going to make them a Saturday thing, a more regular thing.
Yay! So, thanks, Starscream.
Yeah.
And Stoudman. All that unicorn boner love.
Watched Fright Night Lords of Illusion, lowbrow.
Probably. I don't remember. Anyway. I think a lot of people thought it was a dick. So it's probably you. So how's everybody doing this week? What's going on? What's new? What's
well, I mean, it could be better, but
it's
not
going
bad.
down in Groove Town. We can always be better. I mean, it's never going to be perfect. But you know.
My first few days were like really depressing, but I'm okay now.
Okay, good. Ah, Cthulhu on my face. Cthulhu on my face. Boom! Look at that.
Hey.
Midnight Black Z plunging into the jar and sending all the unicorn boners flying. My soul is being consumed. Okay, there we go. I'm fine.
I took an edible about 3 hours ago, so I'm in the zone right now.
I was an edible for Cthulhu.
That's off.
Yes, I did a watch party this week as well. Our second in a row of the original Dark Shadows. We watched up to episode 30. We actually saw a ghost this week. It was pretty chill.
Oh, I missed it. Damn.
A pretty chilling moment, actually. Yeah, it was very, very good. Lots of intense confrontations and such in this batch of episodes. A lot of storylines are picking up steam. And, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. A lot of the Devil Child David in this week's batch.
The fuck did I do on Thursday that I
he's-
had to go?
He's very central to one of the ongoing
Yeah,
storylines that we're in
David's
the
a
middle of right
fucking
now.
asshole.
Like, I remember I had to leave for some reason, and now I just cannot fathom. Remember why I had to leave. I missed the ghost, though. I'm sad.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Me like you, ghost.
Yes. Well, because they've been hinting at ghosts quite a bit through the early episodes, and this was the first time we actually saw one. So it is now
I'm so
confirmed.
bummed.
It is now confirmed there are actually ghosts there. And it was definitely not David, because David wasn't even in the house at that point. So,
Because did we ever
Yeah.
figure out that last command that we couldn't remember?
Joe, no, we never figured it out.
Something with Joe in it. Fuck.
Something with Joe. Wake up, Joe! Yeah,
That wasn't it, obviously. But
Joe,
something like
yeah, poor Joe had to deal with more bullshit
Yo,
from Carolyn.
Joe.
it wasn't
and-
Sleepy Joe. I checked. That would have been funny.
Yeah,
Huh?
no.
But yeah, so like Thursday, I
Speaking
set up a bunch of Dark Shadows commands for
So,
watching Dark Shadows.
yes, some very, very cool ones, actually. You picked some good stuff there. Some background about what the series is, some background about what Collinwood is, what Collin's Port is. So a lot of stuff about the setting and the premise and whatnot. So anybody who's new to the
What's this?
the thing,
Dark Shadows.
you can just pull up some little encyclopedic entries there for your information. And
I specifically did it in case someone goes, "What's this?" And we don't have to keep answering it. You just exclamation point Dark Shadows.
there you
and
go.
You're welcome.
That's right. So, yeah. So
Exclamation point. What's
Win.
a David?
It was just the wind. Okay, that's another one. Thank you.
What's David? Yeah, it was just the wind. Yeah.
Ah, god damn it.
Oh, that was the
That's
other one.
cool.
It was just the wind. Yeah. It's like it was totally the wind that opened that firmly locked heavy oak door.
And
For which no one has a key.
command, all this plus wind. I
What
should
did
probably
you
put it
miss?
now.
I don't know. What did you miss?
There, okay.
I don't know when
What-
you're
no.
here and when you're not here. It's
Failed to edit command. What happened here?
if you want to know what you missed, look at the past broadcasts on Twitch and you'll see. But yeah.
Oh, it's
So
the
anyway.
wrong, I did the wrong thing. DS command. There we
Okay,
go.
so anyway, every Thursday around 3:30, 4 o'clock Pacific time, we'll be watching another batch of Dark Shadows. We watch 15 episodes at a time because they're only about 20 minutes each. And so basically 3 weeks worth of the original series in one massive go. You do need
I've
Amazon.
really enjoyed it so far.
You do need Amazon Prime, of course, because it is streaming on Prime. And yeah, and I'm glad you've been enjoying it so far. I thought you might. I mean, because I know you
I mean, I
love
knew I was gonna like it. I just didn't know how much.
I know you
I'm
like,
not like addicted or anything,
it.
but I'll watch as long as you have these watch parties.
It's one of those shows that as it develops, it just gets better and better. Like especially as they
Like,
get more into
yeah.
the supernatural stuff, it gets really, really cool.
We're like only like 30 episodes in, so like it's not hasn't really hooked me yet. And if
Yeah.
it does, I might continue it when we're done. When we end up stopping for whatever reason, or if you stop.
Yeah,
Uh,
we shall see.
So, but I mean, at this point, I probably wouldn't continue it. But I mean, I'm just not into it as much yet. I just need time. I think. You know.
Fair enough. You also haven't been there for all of it, and you missed some of the stuff that probably would
I
hook
missed
you.
the first 5 episodes, 9 episodes, and I missed the last 6 episodes so far. So I've
Okay.
missed half the episodes that you've shown.
Okay.
My
So-
favorite part are the flubbed lines
Yes.
and the flies in people's faces.
Yeah.
There's that one scene where there's just this fly buzzing around during this intense dialogue scene. And they just kept soldiering on. They just did not even acknowledge that the fly was there. They just kept going. And, yeah, a lot of flubbed lines because it was done live to
Like,
tape. So no retakes.
There is a way to do a command where you can do make it mod only, right? And then you do a thing where you can increase it and it count, and you can just type in exclamation point flub plus plus, and it would give you an additional flub, and it would increase the flub counter every time you caught a flub.
A flub counter. Oh, God. There's been,
But I
like...
don't know how to do it on Streamlabs. I haven't figured it out.
Oh, it'd be like
There's-
it'd be like the death counter, basically, but it'd be a flub
Yeah.
counter. There have been so
Exactly.
many so far, like just in the first
I
30
know.
episodes alone. Yeah, there was one where Roger was talking about, because Roger gets into a car accident and he's trying to figure out if it was an accident or if it was attempted murder. And he's talking about how he he's describing the accident, how he was going down the road and the brakes were working fine, and then he hit this sharp turn and lost control, and he's there. I was going 100 miles down the 100 miles felt like 100 miles. 100 feet down the road.
That's an amazing recovery, though. That's an amazing recovery. It's exactly like something
It was.
do
It
someone
was.
in life, too.
Consummate
In
professional.
real life, I've done that 100 miles. What am I fucking talking about? Oh, you know. Just,
Yeah, that's exactly how he covered it, and yeah, it was
so
great.
natural, because that's what you do in real life when you fuck up. You're like, what am I saying? You know?
Exactly. I remember that one. That was like a big flub. Like he totally like just botched it and then covered it and carried on, and that was great. Oh,
I just had
big
Reese's earlier.
Nice. Love Reese's.
Still have a fridge full of Reese's.
I do too.
Yes, I've been hearing that a lot. Michelle it says I might watch The Omen again. David reminds me of Damien. Yes.
I wonder if that's why I
been-
decided to watch.
That's probably why you watched it. Yeah.
Probably why everybody's watching The Omen again. Anybody who's watching Dark Shadows with us.
I don't have it.
Yes.
Jesus. Right.
So yeah, David is of course not the Antichrist, but he is quite the precocious young lad, and is very much in tune with the supernatural goings on.
He's not the Antichrist yet. I'm
And
just saying.
very much in tune with the supernatural goings on. He's already said several times he actually talks to a lot of the ghosts there, and nobody believes him, of course. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Anyway, Dark Shadows. If you want to join in, it's every Thursday on Twitch. And we have a good time. We've been really enjoying it so far. So the more the merrier. Please feel free to stop by and check it out.
It's really, it sounds like it's not, like, trust me, you just come and enjoy it. Even if you don't talk in chat, just reading the chat along.
Yeah.
It's so much fun because we're all talking shit about the show.
Oh, yeah,
Or
we're all
commenting
like-
the good parts. And,
Yeah.
oh, this reminds me of this movie. We're just talking, just enjoying it like friends.
It's
just
fun.
so much fun.
Yeah.
It's a very friendly atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Always.
And you're not required to interact at all. You can just come and watch the show.
No, a
with
lot
us.
of people just come and lurk. They just watch the show and read the chat.
I
and
had, like-
that's that.
I had like 9 people watching movies with me, and I had 1 person commenting. That's perfectly fine.
There you go.
I mean, I had people watching. That's all I really cared about.
Yeah.
I was babbling away like I always do during movies. Nothing
Johnny
changed.
Deep, eh? Good old Johnny Deep. Is that the porn version? Stout tries not to spit Reese's all across his room.
Johnny.
Precious cargo.
I know. I know someone who wants to know him. What? I'm sorry.
But yeah, the Johnny Depp one is all right. It's fun. It had lots of nice little nods to the original and stuff. But
I don't know if I want to see it now that I've seen the original because it looks so different.
Yeah, it was
It's very
poorly.
different.
I will say this: it was poorly marketed. They marketed it as kind of a screwball comedy, and it's not what it is at all. It was when I watched it. I mean, I picked it up because I'm just a whore for all things Dark Shadows. So, I picked it up, and I didn't really know what to expect going in, but I was very pleasantly surprised. It's actually much more serious and melodramatic as you would expect a Dark Shadows movie to be, but with a little bit of tongue-in-cheekness, just kind of, I think, as a nod to the low-budget, cheesy aspects of the original, and but it felt like a very loving homage rather than a parody. Like, it's not a parody by any stretch, and that's what a lot of fans are afraid of. It's very much an homage to mostly the good, some of the bad, but all done very respectfully. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I will watch it again. But yeah, it's good stuff.
I've not seen Halloween Town JL, but I know there's 4 movies, and I do want to see them because literally, okay, so I'm 38. I'm a little old. I understand this. But I hang out with a lot of 27-year-olds who are like, "Oh my God, Halloween Town!" Like, I have no idea what you're excited about.
Yeah, it was after my time too.
I haven't seen it, but I wasn't a kid when that came on TV,
Yeah.
so it was before me.
I have
Right.
seen it, and I still don't get it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean,
Not that
it's
great. I'm
nostalgia,
sorry.
probably. Nostalgia. That's mostly
Yeah.
what it is, and there's nothing wrong with nostalgia.
Nostalgia
Like
can definitely color one's
don't make
opinion.
people feel bad for liking things, gatekeeper. Don't
Yeah.
yuck people's yums, Stoudman.
Yes, Stout.
I mean,
Jeez.
I love space invaders, and I'm sure people look at that today and be like, "What the?"
But we
fuck?
don't need to say the negative thing.
Yeah,
You know that.
exactly. We went over this last week when I got all
All I
bent out
said
of
is I
shape about
don't
people
get it,
shitting
and
on
then
Resident
I
Evil.
proceeded to yuck people's yum.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen them yet. I'd like to see them because I want to see what all the hub.
I would also like to see them because,
was about.
I mean, it's Halloween stuff. In fact,
I also hear about Twitches a lot. I don't know.
as a matter of fact, I might have this and just haven't watched
Halloween
it yet.
Town?
Yeah.
I think someone sent you Halloween Town a couple years ago.
I think so, yeah. I'm going to have to check through my DVDs and Rosie's DVDs. It might be in there somewhere. Yeah, because there's I just looked up a double feature on Amazon, and it looks really familiar. So I'm thinking I might have it somewhere.
Yeah. See, the real problem with I know Zaranyzerak feels this deep in his bones. The real problem with being young at heart is that when everyone stops being young, you're like, but I'm still here, and so you just hang out with a bunch of 27-year-olds.
Yeah, basically. Ones who are still
Okay
young.
with it. They're fucking adults. They're more mature than some of my 38-year-old friends.
Okay, yeah, so then the third and fourth, there was Halloween Town High and Return to Halloween Town.
Yep.
The
That's
Ultimate
right.
Secret Edition.
I just discovered this today that there were 4 movies. I knew the first one existed.
Yeah, I knew about the
You know,
first one.
People
but
talked about it. I remember you getting it. I think Stoudman talked about it before.
I'm going to have to
Probably
look.
when he saw it.
Yeah, because if I have
like-
that, I'll totally watch that because I've never seen them before, and, you know, Halloween. So, hey.
Yeah. Like I've never seen it. I'd be interested.
Yeah.
Some hot
I
girl went
believe
down
they're
and showed me.
maybe not all of them, but I
We're
think
on Barry.
some of them
Not
are
that
on because they're Disney Channel movies. They're
Yeah.
on Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's true.
you're a femboy, you can hit me up. Damn, I don't care. I need some affection.
Okay, I
figured
don't know
it.
how that turned into
Everybody's
that, but
fucking
okay.
thirsty as hell
I was
this
rambling
year.
on because I said,
Swear to
yeah,
God.
some cute girl asked me on a date so I can watch Halloween Town. Like, or a non-binary, or fuck a cute femboy. I'm not. I'm just kinda-
Anyway,
I'm rolling with the
yeah.
Christ. I'm so sorry it makes you feel awkward.
I just,
See, still we understand. Femboys are awesome.
anyway, Halloween Town, yeah. So,
Monster.
we should probably get into the moose. Get into the muse.
Moose.
The Jason
You
Muse.
get into the mood, baby.
Getting into the moose. Moo. Okay, here we go. Trailers. News this week. Trailers
I
from
didn't watch
our
a fucking trailer this week.
big thanks to what?
I didn't think I could watch a single trailer this week, actually.
I don't know if I did either, but anyway, trailers, and this, of course, all courtesy of our New York news hound Raptor Rivera, always on the case, snooping around for news, and we really appreciate that, Raptor. We love you, babe. We love you, baby. I was gonna say man, but it came out baby. Love you, man, baby. Okay.
Love you, man, baby. Yeah,
Anyway,
baby, man.
Baby
What?
man, yeah. Baby. All right.
This got awkward very fast.
This seems to be the extra awkward edition of SNI. Welcome.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm so
So
glad I'm not the one this time.
so
dude.
trailers.
Wait, what?
So trailers this week. We got the official teaser trailer for the Apple TV Plus series, The Snoopy Show, premiering February 5th. He's Joe
The Snoopy
Cool.
what?
What? The
Snoopy what?
The Snoopy Show.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
What?
Cool.
Okay. Like, you know, Snoopy.
Yeah, I missed the
he-
last part.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
you broke up
you
for
would
us.
you would have
Sorry.
picked it up if you'd let me finish reading here. He's Joe Cool. He's the Masked Marvel. He's the Red Baron. He's Snoopy, and all of his bold, beloved personas are on full display in this brand new animated comedy. Each episode will be comprised of 3 animated shorts, each around 7 minutes long, with Lucy, Linus, Franklin, Schroeder, Peppermint Patty, and more of the gang making appearances as well. Excellent. Too bad it's on Apple TV Plus, so I guess I'll never see it.
Skinslip, your echo will be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
get-
okay.
yeah, I'm
Let me get
getting-
headphones on.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
No problem.
At least as
All
long as you
good.
can
I got
Thank
a
you.
saw solution.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Official
Sorry, I was zoned out there. I didn't
Okay,
realize.
that's all right. Official
We're all good.
official trailer for the latest video game to big screen adaptation, Monster Hunter. Based on the popular
yeah.
Capcom video game, when Lieutenant Artemis and her loyal soldiers are transported to a new world, they engage in a desperate battle for survival against enormous enemies with incredible powers. Starring Tony Jaa, Ron Perlman, and Mila Jovovich in the leading role, and co-written and directed by Paul W.S. Anderson. Excellent. So this will be his new Resident Evil franchise.
It looks like another Resident Evil.
It is.
Excellent.
I have a friend of mine who's a super huge Monster Hunter fan, and this literally just pisses him off. That's
Of
all
course.
it does.
Oh, I know.
Good.
There's nothing but
Apparently, it
complaining.
shits all over the franchise.
I can't wait to see it and love it and annoy everybody who is a big
I will
fan
watch
of the game.
it because look. Also did Event Horizon. Paul W.S. Anderson can make good movies, so
Yes.
I will still watch it because he might surprise me.
He did. He did Event Horizon. He did the first Mortal Kombat. He did.
I don't like that movie.
I know you say that every time I mention it. It's really unnecessary. But anyway, he also did the
before-
Resident Evil movies, which people are very mixed on. Anyway, official
Before we get
trailer.
too far- Before we get too far ahead, I did want to say something about the previous trailer
Okay.
being for Apple TV.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to fail at some point in the next few years. Let's be honest here.
Here's hoping.
I mean, we see all these fucking fly-by-night companies starting up, and a lot of them just fail almost immediately within the first year or two.
Oh, I know.
Apple
yeah.
does have the big Apple bucks behind them,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be surprised if they sell.
I can't see them
quite
competing with Disney and Netflix and God damn it.
And
Thank you very much.
it's Stewie Room brings up a good point. Soldier, another great Paul W.S. Anderson film.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
awesome. So I know we can do good movies.
Yes,
You know.
absolutely.
So I expect a decent film, at least. I hope.
Yes,
Just the trailer is
We'll
not
see.
really.
but I don't know. I mean, I think his video game movies are better than Yuva Bowls. But
1,000%, and I'm a big fan of Uva Bowl.
Yeah,
but all
I love Uva
Uva
Bowl.
Bowl,
For Postal.
love Yuva Bowl.
except for Postal, which is still, I think, the best game adaptation ever because it's very accurate in tone, at least.
Well,
Yes.
guy goes on a
It's
rampage.
not a story,
There
but
you go.
in tone.
Actually, I still need to see that. I really want to see that.
It's really
'Cause
great.
It has what's
And
his face? It has Scott Farkas in it as the lead, isn't it?
Zach Ward.
Zach Ward.
you know
Yeah,
his
that's
name?
right. Yeah.
He follows me on Twitter, actually.
Love Zach Ward. I follow him. I don't know if he follows me, but he's a super cool guy, actually.
He actually probably does follow you. He follows a lot of nerd people. A lot.
Yeah.
Excellent. Official trailer for the musical drama Everybody's Talking About Jamie. Feature film adaptation of the musical about a teenager from Sheffield, England who wants to be a drag queen. Okay, cool. Official trailer for another Apple TV Plus thing I'm never going to see. Original animated film Wolfwalkers, premiering December 11th. A young apprentice hunter and her father journey to Ireland to help wipe out the last wolf pack, but everything changes when she befriends a free-spirited girl from a mysterious tribe rumored to transform into wolves by night. Cool. That sounds good.
That
It-
does sound really cool.
I
Yeah.
saw images from this. I have not seen the trailer, but the images alone make me want to see this.
Yeah. Cool.
Someone like,
It's
oh,
just
this
too
one
bad
was
it's
cool.
on Apple TV.
Oh, well, it just means I'll wait for the Blu-ray someday, maybe.
Oh, here's one for you, Stoud. Official trailer for the political documentary Totally Under Control. An in-depth look at how the United States government handled the response to the COVID-19 outbreak during the early months of the pandemic.
Oh my God.
or
It was all
or didn't handle it as, should
Yeah.
yeah.
They handled it Mr. Bean style, and they dropped all over the floor.
Totally
It was-
under control. Yeah.
To answer the all important
Bean
question
style.
for people not in the U.S., it was 3 months of let's see what happens.
Yeah, basically.
Ugh.
It's like, well, we've seen what happens.
Still
Now
basically
what?
that.
Well, now it's too late for us to do anything because we waited too long to see what would happen.
That's literally what
Yeah,
happened. I'm like,
yeah.
are you
Well,
fucking-
you could
kidding me.
force everyone to wear masks.
What
We
about-
would do that?
Yeah.
What about the economy? What about the fucking economy?
The
Well, who
best-
cares about the economy if the people are fucking dead? Sorry.
The best meme I saw of that was a group of dinosaurs, meteor flying in from the sky, and they're like, "Oh fuck, the economy!"
I know, right? So good.
Yeah. Anyway, Carrying on. Official trailer for the Prime Video original film Uncle Frank. Oh, this is something I might see. I have Prime. Premiering November 25th. In 1973, when Frank Bledsoe, played by Paul Bettany, and his 18-year-old niece Beth, played by Sophia Lillis, take a road trip from Manhattan to Creekville, South Carolina, for the family patriarch's funeral, they're unexpectedly joined by Frank's lover, Waleed. Okay. Cool. Is that it? It's like, oh no, I wasn't expecting you to come along with us. The end.
Okay. This,
and then what happens?
cool. A show we might get to see. What the fuck is it about, and why do I want to see it?
It's like, okay, we know the characters that are in it. What is the story? And hilarity ensues. All right.
And they all die.
And they all die on the way to the funeral.
We're talking a horror, or are we talking a fucking comedy? What are we working with here?
Official trailer for the science fiction drama 9 Days. A man interviews 5 unborn souls to determine which one can be given life on Earth. Oh, that's interesting.
Wow, that's weird.
Starring the likes of
In a good
Winston
way.
Duke, Zazie Beetz, Bill Skarsgård, and Benedict Wong. Interesting.
Wow.
Well, it sounds interesting, but weird in a good way.
Give that a look-see. I'm all for weird. Like, things
Yeah.
that try to be different. I'm, more, please. Let's just keep the
Oh,
originality
yeah,
going.
I'm not. That's not a knock. That's weird
Yeah.
in a good way.
Yeah.
You know me.
Well, of course. Weird is intriguing. Second trailer for the Disney Pixar film Soul, premiering December 25th on Disney+. A musician who has lost his passion for music is transported out of his body and must find his way back with the help of an infant soul learning about herself. Interesting. A lot of things
Wait
about,
a minute.
A lot of things about infants and unborn souls here.
That kind of sounds a lot like Coco.
Okay.
Just gonna...
Really? Didn't that just come out like 2 years ago?
Yeah, tell me back.
I was gonna say I saw the trailer for this movie in theaters before COVID hit.
Ah.
It was shown as a preview before Brave.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That's going way back.
Yeah.
Official trailer for the sci-fi martial arts film sold Jiu-Jitsu. An ancient order of jiu-jitsu fighters face a vicious race of alien invaders in a battle for Earth every 6 years. But when Earth's hero is defeated by the leader of the invaders, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. Starring Nicolas Cage and co-written by Dimitri Logothetis, who previously helmed the 1988 cult hit Slaughterhouse Rock. Interesting.
You have
wow.
our Lord and Savior Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it for trailers this week. Movie TV news.
It wasn't really impressive. It sounded kind of like a Mortal Kombat / The One
That's
kind of ripoff.
kind of what I was thinking, yeah.
Cage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, Nick Cage. Sold.
First
Never mind.
Defenders,
Good.
yeah.
Got my money.
Nicolas
Fuck
Cage in Space Mortal Kombat. Movie TV news. The casting for the Mad Max prequel film Furiosa is underway with Chris Hemsworth. Is it Hemsworth? It's Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth. And Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who previously played Black Manta in Aquaman, joining.
Oh,
as,
that guy.
as well as Anya Taylor-Joy landing the role of a younger Furiosa. I actually really like that idea.
That's really good casting.
Yeah. She's previously shown up in 2015's The Witch, as well as M. Night Shyamalan's Split and Glass. There you go.
Then you see Glass still.
I think isn't she in New Mutants as well? I thought she was in New Mutants.
No, I don't
I
see
don't
it
know.
yet.
Nobody
People I knew
knows.
who called that movie Vavitch.
The Vavitch, yes.
I love The Witch.
The Witch was great, yeah.
The Witch.
I hate that. You know, it's 2 V's because they couldn't have a fucking W back then.
Okay.
They just had 2 V's. But that's a W now.
I
don't
thought
know
it was just
who
because
calls
it looked cool.
No, it's a period accurate depiction of the word witch.
Yeah. Anyway, actor Michael B. Jordan will now serve as producer on the live-action Static Shock film. Cool.
Neat.
With a price tag of $125 million, Paramount is in final negotiations to sell the sequel, Coming to America, to Amazon Studios. Actually Coming to America with the number 2. Actually looking forward to this. Really love the original. In the follow-up, Prince Akeem, played again by Eddie Murphy, is set to become the king of king of the fictional country of Zamunda when he discovers he has a son he never knew about in America, a street-savvy Queens native named Lavelle. To honor the former king's dying wish to groom his grandson as the crown prince, Akeem and Semi set off to America. The film is expected to hit Prime Video on December 18th. Excellent. Well, I will definitely watch that. I love the original. I assume Arsenio is going to be back as well. Speaking of Paramount, the duo of Patty Jenkins and Gal Gadot will re-team for the studio on Cleopatra, a biographical period piece with Jenkins directing and Gadot in the leading role. Gal Gadot as Cleopatra, yes please. The script,
awesome.
the script will be written by Leda Kalogridis. Oh God, these names terrible. Who wrote 2010's Shutter Island and was the creator of the Netflix series Altered Carbon. Oh, okay, yeah, I love Altered Carbon. I still haven't seen Shutter Island. I have the Blu-ray, but filmmaker Steven Kostansky, who previously helmed 2016's The Void, is set to direct the first 4 episodes on the sci-fi series adaptation of George A. Romero's Day of the Dead. The program is the intense story of 6 strangers trying to survive the first 24 hours of an undead invasion. This ode to Romero's famous flesh eaters reminds us that sometimes all it takes to bring people together is a horde of hungry zombies trying to rip them apart.
There you go.
Sounds very heartwarming. Or possibly
My favorite.
Heart-devouring.
Zombies, they bring the family together.
That's right.
Yes.
Filmmaker David Yarovesky on board to direct the Netflix family horror film Night Books. Based on the J.A. White horror fantasy children's book, the story follows Alex, a boy obsessed with scary stories who is imprisoned by an evil young witch, played by Kristen Ritter of Marvel's Jessica Jones fame, in her contemporary New York City apartment. He meets Yasmin, who is also trapped there, and learns he must tell a new scary story every night in order to stay alive.
Oh, Charizard.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, like Scheherazade. Yarovesky previously directed the 2019 superhero horror film Brightburn. Yes, and Scheherazade would end every story with a cliffhanger, so he had to keep her alive to find out what happened next. Possibly the earliest instances of cliffhangers. There you go. Showtime has ordered a limited series revival of the beloved serial killer drama Dexter, with Michael C. Hall set to return. The program will run 10 episodes, and the creators have stressed that this will not undo the Season 8 finale, but make things right. I see. Okay.
There are a lot of people who didn't like the finale.
I know. Art is
Of
not a
what?
democracy. I didn't like it. It didn't end the way I wanted it to end. Well, too bad. That's how it ends. Move on with your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I just watched a movie that ended, man, oh my god. Blind Manor didn't end how I wanted it to end. It crushed me, but like,
Yeah.
it's art. It's
Exactly.
beautiful.
That is the story that
No,
they wanted
Jay.
to tell.
You're not.
Amazon has greenlit a series adaptation of the 1997 teen slasher I Know What You Did Last Summer. The show will share a premise with the movie in which a group of teenagers is stalked by a killer a year after a fatal accident on their graduation night, but put a modern spin on the material. All right, cool.
That when I heard about that, I was like, okay. I don't hate the idea of this, but also, did this need to happen? Do we need to have this?
I don't know. I haven't even seen the original movies, but
I don't mind it. Not hurting anyone.
yeah.
Yeah.
Universal Pictures has ordered a remake of the 2001 horror classic that was spoiled for me by an asshole co-worker. The Others. It is unknown how much this film will take from the original storyline. Execs are meeting with writers to adapt the script. All right.
Such a good movie too.
It is. It really felt like just an old school haunted house movie, like, you know, kind we hadn't seen in a long time. And Nicole Kidman was great.
So good.
But
She's amazing. Dude.
it feels. See, this is an example of like time being relative. It feels like that didn't come out that long ago, but it was 19 years ago. So
Right?
yeah, I'm like, what? They're doing a remake
bought
of
that
that
on DVD.
already? It's
I
like
bought that on DVD 19 years ago.
it was like a full
You're
generation
so
ago.
old.
That movie is old enough to drink and drive.
Wow, in Canada.
Yes. No, in the U.S. too. Oh, wait. No, it's
21.
21 there. Never mind.
Yeah. Or weird.
Anyway. You can die for your country at 18, but you can't be drunk while you do it. So stupid.
I think everything. I think voting in war should only be done at 21 or older. I think you should get some life in you. Damn it.
Yeah. During an interview with Entertainment Weekly, director and remarkable human Kevin Smith revealed the main focus of his upcoming sequel, Twilight of the Mallrats. He says, looks like we're heading toward it now in 2021, which is very exciting for us. It takes place 25 years after the original and features the entire cast, a new cast of characters as well. It's about Brody and his daughter and the death of them all. The Brody that we met in Mallrats has only been proven right in life. The world came around to his way of thinking. So, based on that, Brody never really had to grow up. And now, at this juncture in time, we face the moment when he might actually have to become an adult. Cool.
I like it.
I'm down for any Kevin Smith stuff, especially more View Askew Universe stuff.
Plus, his later entries are much more sentimental, and I think
Yeah.
As an artist, you can tell sentimentality is very important to him. And
Yeah.
so
I think
I really
so.
like that.
Based on-
He cries over everything.
Well,
It's beautiful.
Well, actually, Clerks 2 had a lot of sentimentality.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Reboot
Yeah.
has a lot of sentimentality.
I haven't seen it yet. But I've
Oh,
heard
you
that,
got to
so.
see. It's so good. It's so good.
But based on that description alone, it sounds like this one's going to be especially sentimental, potentially
yes.
chasing Amy levels of sentiment.
Well,
Yeah.
he'll be the
And
first
I'm
to admit that
here
he's
for
a,
that.
Yeah.
I'm
he-
here for that.
he'll be the first to
Yeah.
admit that he's a very sentimental person. But like the man gets like teary eyed over Batman storylines. I mean, like
Well, yeah.
he's more into anything
He's
than any of us.
passionate. He's passionate about a good
Very.
story. It's like,
Yeah,
and
that's what I
meaningful
love about him so
characters.
much. Actually.
Absolutely.
I love it that he's
He
so
is-
passionate.
He is definitely one of us.
He's
in
also
that
really
respect.
kind, apparently. So hey,
Oh yeah,
he seems really nice.
He's good people. He seems like a real straight shooter and just nice guy.
Straight. You're so
Straight
old.
shooter.
Kelly. Anyway, Kelly Marie Tran, Billy D. Williams, and Anthony Daniels will reprise their roles as Rose Tico, Lando Calrissian, and C-3PO, respectively, in the upcoming Lego Star Wars Holiday Special set for November 17th on
God.
Disney+.
Oh boy.
So it'll be hold on.
Here.
It'll be a Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, so it'll be the holiday special we always wished we got.
Yeah, it'll actually be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be
perfect
good. It'll actually
recreation
be
of
good.
the other holiday special just with Lego.
Yeah, well, I would actually watch that. That would be. Yeah.
Let go.
I still have the JonTron
Yeah.
video where he's like, "You gave the old man porn."
Yes.
I hope that when the Wookiees speak, there's no subtitles. So just to be.
Yes.
keep
Better
continuity.
not be.
Just-
Yeah.
Just horrifically.
And if there was a
undertaken.
I
subtitle,
mean, they've
just
never had subtitles, to be
bracket,
fair. I mean, it's
Wookiee.
always just you pick up
Yeah.
on the meaning based on how the characters respond. to
Wookiee
them.
noises.
Yeah, Wookiee
Wookiee
noises.
yes.
But that's just the subtitle, just Wookiee noises.
Yeah. That's right. Wookiee noises.
Hair-
Wookiee
hair-
noises intensifies.
Disagrees in
Angry
Wookiee.
Wookiee noises. Sad Wookiee noises.
Disagrees in Wookiee. I like that.
Yeah. Okay,
Wookiee
so
intensifies.
days
Yep.
after its season 3 premiere, the CBS All Access series Star Trek Discovery has been renewed for a 4th season. There you go.
Good. Glad
Yeah.
people are enjoying it.
I haven't seen a lot of it. I understand they've done a bit of retooling with the last season. But in streaming news, all 4 films that encompass Welcome to the Blumhouse. Oh, nice. I want to see this. Black Box, Evil Eye, The Lie, and Nocturne are streaming on Prime Video as of this week. And Never Hike
watch
in the
party.
Never Hike in the Snow, the Friday the 13th fan film sequel to 2017's Never Hike Alone, is currently watchable on YouTube for free.
I saw that.
Yeah, heard that was good. It was like, Jason,
That's pretty
in the
good.
snow, finally.
Yeah. It's like I wish the remake would be like this.
And doesn't
Why
it have
isn't like this?
the guy who played Tommy in one of the movies back as Tommy?
Oh, I guess. Is that who that was? Okay. Yes, I recognize the guy from one
Wow.
of the movies.
Some fan.
No, I have bad memory. Dude, I
Okay.
watched Fright Night today,
Okay.
and like I didn't remember half the movie. Like I just watched it 6 years ago.
Oh.
Couldn't remember half of it.
Well, in my
Yeah.
defense, I haven't seen it in probably 30 years, so it'll definitely be mostly new to me all over
You
again.
should do a watch party on Amazon.
I want to get the Blu-ray for that. That's one I
me
really
too.
want on Blu-ray, but
Me too.
maybe. Anyway, we shall see. We're going to be doing lots of watch parties for the rest of the month. So, In home video news, the 25th anniversary edition of Mallrats, I was just going to mention this actually when you mentioned the sequel, was released by Arrow Video this week, while Scream Factory released their highly anticipated Friday the 13th 12-film box set. And they released it, of course, on the 13th. Tuesday is a new release day, and it just happened to be a 13th this month, and you know they planned that. How perfect is that?
But people were getting it like a week before.
I know. It really irritated me because I pre-ordered mine in like freaking July, like fully 3 months before the release. So I was like literally the day it came out to pre-order on Amazon, I hit the pre-order button.
Fair,
and
it looks like the people who got it early ended up getting like the most fucked up copies, like in terms of like scratches and shit on the discs.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just go through the obits here. In memoriam. We lost Conchata Ferrell this week. American actress with a 46-year-long career between 1974 and 2020. Although she was a regular cast member of the 5 TV sitcom series, she was best known for playing Berta the housekeeper for all 12 seasons of the CBS program 2.5 Men. For her performance as Berta, she received 2 Primetime Emmy Award nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series in 2005 and 2007.
She was the funniest thing in that show.
I thought
honestly was.
I thought it was all right until Charlie Sheen went crazy and left. But we also lost
Until Charlie Sheen. No, that's it.
Oh my
That's
God. Okay, everyone else is hearing me. It's just you guys. It's no point in interrupting me for that because it's literally only happening for you. Tom Kennedy, American television host best known for his work in game shows with a 31-year career between 1958 and 1989. Kennedy hosted the likes of 1963's You Don't Say, 1972's Split Second, and 1974's Name That Tune, among others. Tom made it to the ripe old age of 93. And for the record, I said it was funny until Tom Cruise went crazy. No, until Charlie Sheen went crazy and left. That's what I said before.
Yeah, no, I was saying it was funny until Charlie Sheen.
Oh, I thought you were saying I
Yeah,
cut out
no.
again. Never mind.
That's why we were all kind of like.
It was a
confused.
bad joke.
Okay.
Jesus.
Well, good. You should feel bad for making a bad joke. You bad
So bad
man.
you didn't even get that it was a joke.
Well, because never
He's got
mind.
grumpy instead.
Never mind.
I was like, wait,
Anyway,
is he responding to me or someone else?
all
I
right.
think he's being a grump at you, sir.
I was being a grump at you, Stoud. Blame Stoud in the chat, please. Thank you.
Blame.
And don't forget to bomb him, too.
And bomb him too. Yes.
Yes.
We lost Margaret Nolan this week. English actress, visual artist, and glamour model with a near 60-year career between 1962 and 2019.
Oh.
She is best known for her appearances in Goldfinger as the gold bikini-clad woman during the film's opening title sequence, A Hard Day's Night, and 6 Carry On films, and also regularly
Damn.
appeared on screen from the 1960s to the 1980s.
Aren't there like 12 carry-on films or something like that?
There's quite a few. It was a pretty long-running series of
Where's
movies.
my Criterion box set, huh? Or my Arrow box set?
John Pertwee's in a few of them, too.
Oh, well, definitely want that now.
Yeah.
Damn.
We lost Joe Morgan, American professional baseball second baseman who played Major League Baseball for 5 teams between 11 seasons from 1963 to 1984. He won 2 World Series championships with the Reds in 1975 and 1976, and was also named the National League Most Valuable Player in each of those years. Considered one of the greatest second basemen of all time, Morgan was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1990. We also lost...
So, like, are like second baseman? No, that's a rude joke. Anyway, continue on.
Okay, so we also lost Kent Lon Wakeford, director of photography with a nearly 50-year career between the 1950s and 1999. Best known as the DP on one of the earliest films of Martin Scorsese, 1973's Mean Streets, Kent made it to the ripe old age of 92.
31 carry-on films. 31.
Wow, okay, more than 12. Holy
Not as
shit.
many as Godzilla, but more than Zatoichi, so, you know.
That is more than Godzilla.
No, 35 Godzilla.
Since when? There's like 20 something.
There's 35 Godzilla movies.
Hold on a second. There's 15 Showa. There's 7 Heisei. So that's 22. And then how many Millennium
Another
are there?
8 films. Another 8 films. Plus Shin Godzilla.
22. That's
What?
okay, 35. I don't know why I was thinking 20 something. Anyway,
telling you.
I can math. Anyway,
And then there's more Bond than that. Aren't there like 39 Bonds or something like that?
Bond.
Bond film?
No, Bond is like 20 something. I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought Bond was higher. Sorry.
No.
James
It's close.
Bond.
It's close, but no, I think Godzilla is the king of monsters and the king of sheer number of movies in the franchise.
Yes.
We also lost Donald Douglas, Emmy-nominated film editor with a 31-year career between 1960 and 1991. Douglas worked on Hanna-Barbera cartoons such as Johnny Quest, The Flintstones, and The Jetsons, as well as the Angela Lansbury crime series Murder, She Wrote. Donald made it to the ripe age of 87.
Damn.
We also lost Rhonda Fleming, American film and television actress and singer with a nearly 5-decade-long career between 1943 and 1990. She acted in more than 40 films, mostly in the 1940s and 50s, and became renowned as one of the most glamorous actresses of her day. Nicknamed the Queen of Technicolor because she photographed so well in that medium. Rhonda made it to the ripe old age of 97.
Damn, good run. Queen of Technicolor, huh?
Yeah.
I'll have to look her up now.
And finally, we lost Paul Crefo, poster designer for over 400 motion picture advertising campaigns. Crefo went on to help design over 120 posters, including 45 film posters he created on his own. His solo design projects include Play It Again, Sam, In the Heat of the Night, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and The Producers, and many others. He also collaborated on multiple projects and has uncredited work on posters for 4 films in the James Bond franchise, what we were just talking about. Paul made it to the ripe old age of 98. That's good.
Long life.
And that is all of that news. So in video game news, we turn now to Garbage Gamer. What's on the screen this week, Eric? Please tell me it's more Godzilla, says Raptor. Yep,
Sure.
Totally.
Totally Godzilla.
I love that Godzilla racing game.
I like that you had it already. You had it unprepared for that.
That's the best Godzilla game.
This is the
racing one.
Yeah, but Outrun Godzilla. There you go.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, that'd be the title of the game.
Raptor Rivera. This is Godzilla Save the Earth. There's Godzilla.
Yes. Trying to race away from advancing kaiju behind you. You never actually see them. You just hear them. You just know they're there.
Yeah, this is the original arcade Outrun.
Very nice.
It's one of my favorite games. I love Outrun. So much fun.
Actually, Outrun is one of the because I have recreations of arcade marquees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, yeah.
Outrun is one of the arcade marquees that I own. So.
Nice.
Very nice.
I love those like pole position Outrun, those kind of like Rad Racer, those kind of games.
I have obviously Golden Tee from my cabinet, but I also have Galaga, Pac-Man, and I have Outrun.
If I had that, mine would be Dig Dug Bubble Bobble Metal Slug.
I can actually send you a link to the eBay
and stuff.
page that has.
I'll probably just Google eBay whenever I'm ready to do that. But yeah, I do
Google
want
eBay. Awesome.
I would Google or eBay. Yes, sorry, I forgot the or. But no, I mean, like I want to get a few headers because they're nice little pieces of art on the wall too. You know.
Oh yeah, they're not originals. They're vinyl.
They're repros. Exactly, they're repros. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I didn't want to, buy originals and then duct tape them to my wall.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want originals.
Plus, they're expensive. Like real ones are like $300-something.
If I had a big house, I would definitely want to get a real one, because then I would want to display all that stuff.
Right.
Of course, I just have an arcade then. That's beside the point.
So anyway, yeah, video game news this week. We got some trailers, some announcement stuff. First one here is an announcement trailer for 9 Monkeys of Shaolin. It's a.
I have not heard this.
It is a somewhat overhead action beat 'em up game.
Okay.
And it's going to be released. They didn't say an announcement like a date, but it is going to be released on all platforms. So PC, PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
Is it like Dynasty Warriors but Kung Fu?
No, it's actually more like Streets of Rage,
Oh, okay.
but,
I'm still sold.
but Shaolin Kung Fu style.
I love it. I already love that stuff. So, plus it's got a cool Kung Fu title. So
Yeah, 9 Monkeys of Shaolin.
right? I'm like, okay, I'm already sold, but like, what kind of game is it? Like, here's my money, but what am I buying? Thanks.
Next one here, we got yet another Cyberpunk 2077 trailer. They've been dumping a lot of these lately.
Give me the
Since the
game.
game's literally coming out in like 30 days.
Does it come out next year? Didn't it get pushed back?
No, it's coming out in November.
Thought it got pushed back to 2021.
No. And literally November 18th is the
I don't know.
is the release day because it went gold like 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
from pre-orders, right?
So,
I think it was originally supposed to come out this spring, and then
yeah,
it got pushed back to November.
it got pushed back to November.
Oh, it was November. Okay, I'm wrong. I could have swore it was like April or
Yeah,
something.
because there's some controversy going around right now because the CD Projekt Red came out and said that they were going to be pulling some all-nighters and crunching in the last
Oh yeah.
month or so, and everyone, of course, every single rights activist came out of nowhere and was just like, that's all wrong and evil, even though the people working on the game came out and said, we chose to do this.
Yeah.
We're just like, we're doing this for you guys. Pretty much shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Shut the fuck
I
up.
don't like.
We're still seeing articles people are saying, they're questioning whether it's right and blah, blah, blah.
I would rather them make the game go out later and not do crunch personally, but that's just.
But like I said,
I'm not gonna like boycott the game or anything.
CD Projekt Red came out and so did a bunch of the developers as saying this wasn't a high up decision. They didn't want it. This was the case. They wanted the game. They wanted to be finished with it, at least to a release state, and get it out, and then stuff like that. And instead of pushing it back
that was
again,
the big thing. They said there was no gonna be. Last year they did say that there was gonna be no more crunch, and now they're doing crunch basically, and that's why a lot of people are upset. Me, I don't give a shit one way or the other. That's between. They should unionize as having a problem with crunch. I mean, like, that's my answer to that.
They were never gonna.
Form a fucking union, please. I beg you. Protect yourself.
But again, CD Projekt Red is a business just like anything else. You got to take what they say with a grain of fucking salt.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I mean, I don't know.
The
I'll
people,
play the game eventually.
Honestly, the people that are bitching and whining and moaning and saying that it's all evil and wrong are kids who don't have jobs.
Let's not generalize.
Like that. I mean, no, it literally is. It literally.
But that's not true at all. I see lots of people who aren't those people having.
Have you read the articles?
Have you watched Twitter? I know lots of people who have problems with it.
About Twitter,
My point is, they're not all just children. Just generalization is harmful.
Anyway, moving on. Cyberpunk 27 has a official vehicle trailer.
And Poland get to pay workers overtime, so they're gonna probably.
Can we move on away from this, please? I'm trying to do the news.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
It's just like. Yeah, it's an official new vehicle trailer that kind of shows off all the different vehicles you're going to be driving, stuff like motorcycles, a lot of customization. So it looks pretty good. So I mean, it's just another. Yeah, they've been dumping a lot of trailers.
There's been a lot of There's been like a whole. If you go to the store page, I think on Steam, you can get like a list of them. And there's just a shit ton of videos coming out about the game and the features.
Oh yeah, it's just
some little cinematic trailers too. I think so. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they did actually. Was it earlier in the year? They did. I think it was just after E3. No, it was last year then. They did a 45-minute deep dive.
Wow.
Showing like a full mission being played in the game and how all the different ways you could take it, and it's just like, holy crap.
Nice.
So anyway, announcement trailer for a new game called Quantum Replica.
Quantum Replica. Okay.
Again, a lot of like top-down games coming out. This is a top-down twin-stick shooter. Kind of set with the whole, the title of it, Quantum Replica, has to do with you can like mask yourself as different characters. So there's like a stealth element to it where you can like hide, like the whole hidden in plain sight kind of thing. So yeah, there's like literally a 30-second trailer, and that's kind of what they showed, and that was it. So, next one here. Not very often do I talk about mobile games, but this one's actually kind of interesting because it's Pac-Man for one. It's called
Yeah.
Pac-Man Geo, and they showed a gameplay trailer. It's out for iOS and Android. It is literally you play Pac-Man on top of Google Maps,
Interesting.
yeah.
and it's the whole it's the world. It kind of gives you the roads are the map and all that, and it just you go in. Pretty much it creates a Pac-Man world based off of the not a street view, but just like the lines, the normal grid map. So yeah, I mean it looks cool. It's a phone game.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Cool.
Launch trailer for Torchlight 3.
Ah.
So I know there's a couple big fans of Torchlight. I mean, I
Mhm.
played Torchlight 2 for God knows how long.
I've heard of it. I've never played it though.
What?
But
Sorry.
How
I don't
dare
know.
you.
It's one of those. If you've played what was the other one? There's Torchlight, then there was
Diablo.
well, yeah,
It's an
Diablo.
ARPG.
And I was thinking of the other more modern one, something Exiles.
Path of Exiles.
Path of Exiles is what it is.
Okay.
They're all kind of the same thing.
Mhm.
But yeah, this looks like a new one. I mean, there isn't really much to that. The last one here actually kind of interesting. Rockstar has bought the Crackdown 2 developer Ruffian Games.
Okay.
Now they're based in Australia, so they've rebranded it as Rockstar Dundee.
Rockstar Dundee.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
So now Rockstar owns Crackdown.
Okay.
I guess is
I'm
the
sure
Crackdown.
Australians love that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that was really about it. There wasn't a lot of news. Like I said, there was a mini state of play that PlayStation did, just kind of showing the user interface.
Mhm. Oh, for the
And
PS5.
for the PS5, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, it looks like a hyped up PS4 UI.
So actually, there was an announcement this week for the PlayStation Store on the PS3, where apparently you will no longer be able to purchase anything.
Never fear, Mario's here.
Yes. Thank you, whoever that was. You won't be able to purchase anything through the desktop version, like the web version or the mobile app. You'll only be able to purchase things through the PS3 itself.
So many articles get that wrong.
And
They're just like, you're not going to be able to buy PS3 games anymore.
no, that's not what it is.
No,
Basically,
you are just you can't do it on
Which
like
is-
on the site or on the
it's
app.
a little bit annoying because in what my experience was when I got the SSD drive and I was quickly purchasing a bunch of stuff that I'd had my eye on for ages, so I didn't miss out on it, and also re-downloading all the stuff that I purchased before. The web version showed everything that was in the store, and I found that the console version did not. And it made it really difficult to find things. You could even search for a specific title that you know they have, and it wouldn't come up in the on the console.
Yeah, they're janky ass.
So it's so
search.
janky, especially after you've used the PS4 version. It's like, holy shit, the PS4 store actually works and is responsive and speedy. But
yeah, it's just like, can I just get a keyboard with a text and not just do the whole single text?
well,
the whole,
and it's
whatever.
also like
That was the worst.
what was it, the and how many times does the PS3 store crash when you're trying to check out? It's like, I'm trying to give you money. Can you not crash when I'm trying to buy something? And it wouldn't just crash the store. It would like crash the whole console. So you'd have to reboot. I'm like, holy shit, could you be more janky? And they never, ever fixed that. It just stayed janky and unstable
See, the problem
forever.
was with the PS3, specifically the PS3 store,
Yeah.
is it wasn't like why people always wondered why does the PS4 store work so much better than the PlayStation 3 one?
Yeah.
Is because the PlayStation 4 one is actually running on like an app, like an integrated program
Yeah.
that's on the PS4.
Yeah.
The PS3 was literally just running a website.
Yeah. And if
It was literally
anybody's
just running,
ever used the PS3 browser, that should give you some idea of how well it loads websites.
yeah, it just like
So-
it was. The normal browser sucked, so they're like, yeah, let's just run our whole entire store versus the
Yeah.
inbuilt app.
So-
just use it on the browser.
So on the
What?
plus side, they did say that you will still have access to anything that you have bought or downloaded previously. So that will all remain in your, potential your downloads list or whatever. So, but that said, I would still suggest get yourself a big hard drive and download everything, just to make sure that you don't lose anything. Because who knows how much longer that's going to stay that way. I mean, this to me is like step one in fully decommissioning the PS3 store. I mean, it's already it's gonna be 2 generations behind now. You think they want to keep supporting that shit and using all that server space for your stuff?
Oh, no.
And that's
They
why
don't.
they haven't put any time into fixing the store because
I know. It will never be fixed now. So, I suggest do what I did. Get yourself an SSD drive so that you don't have it overheating and the mechanics dying after a while, and it'll last longer. So, get yourself a terabyte drive. It should be enough to download all your shit and pre-install all your games. At least it was in my case. And I've got a lot of stuff on the PS3, so,
Also, get everything downloading on through the website.
If you can.
Go to the website on your computer.
Yeah.
You require a computer
Yes.
to go onto the website
Computer.
and look at all the shit that you have on the PSN store, right?
Yeah, that's what I did.
And then you can from there schedule it to download and install onto your PS3.
Yeah.
So
that's
way faster, way better, and
oh
you'll
my
find
god,
everything.
yes. Exponentially
The big question,
faster.
Actually, talking about the whole idea of losing things when we change generations is one of them was people were wondering, and now it's been the big question: is will you still be able to? Will you be able to transfer over their copies of PC?
The hell? Oh,
Anyway,
be able to copy over what?
their undownloadable copies of PT over to the PlayStation 5. Will it be playable?
Oh, probably not, because
That's what I don't know.
I bought it, meaning I added it to my cart and everything when it came out. But by the time I got a PS4, you couldn't download it anymore. So even though it shows as being something that I own, the PT demo, it does not have the download. It's one of those rare cases where
it downloaded.
It's one of those rare cases where even if you have something in your inventory that's no longer... Cthulhu again. What is with all the Cthulhus today? Jesus Christ.
Election is near.
Yeah.
It's all the tentacle faces.
Yeah. All hail Cthulhu.
Vote Cthulhu.
So anyway, it's one of those rare cases. Like most of the time, if it's something that's no longer listed in the store, but you have it in your inventory, you can still download it. Like it's still there, like just hidden on the server for those who have it. Like for example, my Dead Space Dismemberment demo, which isn't listed in the store anymore, but I was still able to re-download it because it's still there, even though it's not there anymore.
It's so crazy that they got so petty with PT that they just
PT,
full on.
But PT they fully removed. Like it has a listing in the store.
It may have been a legal
but
thing.
The
and
file
not
is
a
gone.
petty thing. It may have been.
Yeah, that's
well. Then figure it out. It's like there's. I can't have been that difficult to just keep it in the store. Like there's always a solution.
Hurt feelings, man. That does a lot.
Well, that's why we say petty, because it's like they.
I don't know if it's petty though.
They could have found a
Hurt
solution.
feelings might be earned.
They could have found a solution.
Yeah, like Konami could have stopped being pieces of shit. Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
That was my thought.
That would have been the solution.
But they didn't.
I'm not going to
won't.
put this on Kojima at all. This is totally Konami being Konami, and they got super. They got super. I will say it. They got super petty with fucking Kojima and did all that shit.
It's bullshit.
And all the way to trying to ban him from the Video Game Awards.
It's ridiculous.
I can't believe they did that.
How much fucking money has that one man made for that fucking company? Like, seriously. It's ridiculous.
Hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of
and that's
millions.
not an exaggeration.
If not
made
more.
That company hundreds of millions. Yeah. I mean, at least
it's
hundreds
ridiculous.
of millions. That company would not be what it is.
No.
That company wouldn't be what it is today.
Absolutely.
That company did good games, but that company wouldn't be where it is today. Wouldn't exist today. Wouldn't be as big as it was today without that fucking man doing the work he did.
Without Kojima, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to know what Konami is trying to do Metal Gear without Kojima?
Yeah.
It's the fucking Metal Gear NES games. Have fun with
Snake's
that.
revenge.
Yes. Yeah, Kojima came out, not long
Konami
after
told
those.
Sony to
and-
remove it, apparently.
Yeah, it's Konami
Yeah.
being petty.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was all Konami.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of just wish Kojima would come out and just say, or attempt to try to buy the rights of it.
Oh,
'cause I know
Konami
they-
doesn't want it to sell, though. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, because Konami still wants to be able to sit on the Silent Hill franchise.
Well, no, and they're
on
the
it.
ones who are butthurt because Kojima wouldn't do what they said, and so he's like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're
Done.
turning around and they're going like, no.
They were
we're
like
just gonna-
fucking with his vision, and he said, "I'm done. Bye."
Yeah.
That was it.
So now,
Exactly.
now they're sitting on Silent Hill, which
Yep.
put PT in limbo.
yeah.
And
Yep.
then they're just like, no, just remove it from the store because we're petty.
And now they're redoing it with its own, with other, what, the
Yeah.
Village or whatever.
But
Is that
then,
Resident Evil? I'm crossing wires.
But then he
Shit.
no, that's Capcom, I think, isn't it? It's,
Oh, it's Resident Evil. I'm
It's
sorry,
Resident
crossing
Evil,
wires.
yeah. So, yeah.
I cross wires with Silent Hill.
Actually,
and
I get
Resident Evil
those
all the
two
time.
mixed up a lot too, Konami and Capcom. But
Come here.
yeah, no, I'm looking forward to the Village. That looks fucking awesome. But
Sorry, I didn't mean to
yeah.
derail. I get
No.
sorry. That was
that's
my
okay.
cross wire.
No, no worries. It happens.
I had to correct someone earlier today who was trying to tell me that
Beauty.
Street Fighter was a Nintendo franchise.
Oh well,
Uh-huh.
no.
No.
Not even close.
No.
Arcades. That's where they got.
It's
big.
Atari. Get it right. Jeez.
I mean, the Dreamcast had like the most number of fighting games, right? I mean,
I
Clearly
remember
that's
the
where it's
3DO had a really good home version of Super Street Fighter. It was
Capcom and Nami.
basically arcade perfect.
Capcom and Nami.
Capcom Nami.
Thank you, I think. Thank you.
No, but yeah, the 3DO did. It was
Yeah.
at the time the 3DO was the only one that had an almost arcade perfect port.
Yes.
What is who did the other Ever Swan or the Wonder Swan?
It would have
What was
been
that company?
Bandai.
It would have been
Bandai
nice.
at the time.
Actually,
No.
it would have been nice if 3DO had done more games like that, because honestly, it was really good at them.
What was the name of that company?
But they focused more on FMV and 3D stuff.
Yeah, because
that was
CD
like
was becoming a big thing.
because that was the cutting edge and what people wanted to see at the time. But unfortunately, a lot of those games are kind of it's very hit and miss on the 3DO. Like some of them are really
The
good.
Wonder Swan.
Some of them
Fuck.
are not. So
The fuck? My brain is
Yeah.
just like, what is happening here?
Wonder Swan. Well, you can just Wikipedia it, see what's
No, it's Bandai, and they're the ones that made Wonder
Bandai?
Swan.
It's
Okay.
just something Wonder
Bandai.
Swan though.
The
Fucking-
Bandai Wonder Swan.
No, fuck. Was my
Are you talking about the
chat,
console?
someone- Yes. The fuck.
I know
what's
the one you're talking
console
about.
Called?
Hold on a second.
The fuck's the console called? Sorry, it's the. Thank you. I couldn't find the word.
It's called the Wonder Swan.
The Wonder Swan.
No, that's the handheld. What?
The Wonder Swan
Isn't
is
it-
a handheld game console released in Japan by Bandai.
Yeah.
There was... Oh, hold on. The Wonder Swan and its two later models, the Wonder Swan Color and Swan Crystal, were officially supported until being discontinued by Bandai in 2003.
That's not what I'm thinking of. I'm crossing wires again. Son of a bitch.
So it's not...
I'm trying to think which one you're trying to think
Fuck.
of.
So it looks
No,
like that's
I'm
it.
sorry.
It's not a handheld of... It's not like a Game Boy is a handheld of an NES. It's like it's just the Wonder Swan. That's it.
No, my.
No.
Sorry, my head's
There-
being bad today. I apparently
That's
just crossed
okay.
all the wires. Continue.
It's
Move
fine.
on.
No worries.
Keep on. Just
It'll
keep
you know
going.
it'll occur to you like an hour and a half from now. Like the blah blah
No.
blah blah blah. That's what I was thinking of.
It'll be 3 a.m. I'm trying to fall asleep, and then I'm like, son of a bitch, and
Okay.
I'll just text Cram.
Bro, I just picture
So
you
then-
laying there and you just like you
So
just raise it up,
tune in
you're just
again
like,
next
"It
week,
was
folks,
this!"
when maybe
Yes,
Skinslip will
I'll
have
be like
remembered.
this.
Yeah.
I'll be on the verge. I'll have sleep finally dressing. Like, oh fuck, I remember now.
Yeah.
That's what'll
yeah.
happen.
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. It's like basically what happens is like
It's not the Wonder Swan.
when you
Think of something else.
when you stop thinking about it, that's when the thought pops in, and then you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, the blah blah blah. That's what it was.
Clear your head.
It was a Japanese
Happens all the
console
time.
with the most fighting games on it or something in Japan. I can't remember
Ah.
what the fuck it's called.
You
Okay,
can just Google
I
that.
Well,
thought
maybe-
it was related to the Wonder Swan.
maybe somebody.
Pladia? What the? I don't think I've ever heard of Pladia. I might be crossing those wires though.
Okay.
I-
Japanese
shit.
console with the most fighting games.
Neo Geo Pocket. No, it was a
No.
home console, not a portable. Not a portable.
That's a company. That's not a game system.
Virtual
Geo
Fighter.
The first thing that came up for me was Arc System Works, and I go, no,
Was
that's
it a
a company.
Pladia Wonder Swan? Is that a different game
N64.
console?
No.
No.
Sega Dreamcast. No, that's not it.
Yeah, this might be an enigma.
Yeah, I know. my
Wrapped in a
brain.
mystery. List of fighting games. Oh god, this is.
Maybe the Neo Geo I'm thinking of.
Oh my
It might be the. I mean, Neo
You know,
Geo.
I wouldn't be
known
surprised.
Fighting.
Neo Geo had a shit ton of fighting games.
My brain.
That's probably
Hi,
what it
chat.
was.
So, if you ever want to know what's like dating me, it's that, but like literally every conversation. I'm not even kidding. Like on a bad day,
Way to
that's
sell
every
yourself.
conversation. Every conversation is like this. It's so
Yeah.
fucking frustrating. I'm so sorry.
Honestly probably
It's
the
okay.
Neo Geo because that's the first one that springs to my mind as far as like ones
Yeah.
that were
And I
really
could see
known
where you
for
could mix
fighting
it with
games.
the Wonder Swan because the Neo Geo had a pocket.
It
Neo
did.
Geo
It
Pocket.
did. Yeah.
There's
So-
definitely a cross scene happening here.
Yeah. They did have the Neo Geo Pocket.
I'm guessing
yeah.
that's what it is. So
And the Neo Geo Pocket
Yeah.
Color actually.
yeah, yeah. But I mean,
Known
like, there's
for
a
its
lot of
really,
fighting games.
really
Like,
good
them all.
clicky joystick
Terrible.
actually.
Yeah.
Still, like the Neo Geo Pocket Color is known to have for
MS
having
Active PC Engine. Oh,
most
maybe.
comfortable handheld joystick ever created. And they kind of wish like modern systems mimicked it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never actually. I want to own one at some point, but because I've never used one in my life. Because the Neo Geo and the Neo Geo Pocket were not popular here. in
dear
Europe.
God, can someone go back and clip that whole section of me being like
oh,
fuck up in brains? Because I need that. And
Me and
when
Sean
someone
going,
when, like,
it's called the
Samurai
Wonder
Showdown.
Swan."
no,
Samurai Showdown was another
no
one.
joke. I actually really need that clip very badly because when I'm trying to explain to someone what a bad day is like, someone's
King
like,
of
"Oh, I'm trying to-"
Fighters, Art of Fighting,
That's what it is. I sit on Google for 30 minutes
Fatal
trying to
Fury.
figure out what sentence I was trying to say before I even hit send. Because I'm just like, what the fuck is that? Just not what I'm thinking of. My brain just.
Yeah, that's the Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting.
Sorry, I derailed
Where are you
SNI
thinking of the
super
Jaguar?
hard.
Sengoku is the other
Jaguar.
one.
I had a Jaguar.
Yes.
My
Well,
fucking wife made
Sengoku
me
wasn't
get
really
rid of
a
it.
fighting. It was
Ex-wife.
more a hack and slash. Because
I think
My ex-wife made me
Sengoku
get rid of the fucking
3 was
Jaguar.
better, wasn't it?
because I know
I got a
used,
Jaguar complete in box for $50 fucking and she made me sell it. Sorry.
Sorry to hear
God,
that.
that was-
Anyway, I used to play Sengoku a
Oh, yeah.
lot. I liked it.
Sudoku. I played that.
I was
in
gonna
the
No,
say,
no.
Super
nowadays,
Sengoku.
people-
Sengoku, sorry.
Sengoku. It's a
I
sam-
misheard you.
Spell
It's-
the,
it's a
I
supernatural-
thought you were making a joke, and then I was making a joke.
supernatural samurai hack and slash side scroller.
Yeah. I thought I literally thought you
Sure.
said Sudoku, and
No.
thought you were making a joke about
No.
that. We're talking about all these
No.
things. And then I
I
was
did
gonna say,
not.
yeah, I play Sudoku
I
on the shitter
wasn't.
sometimes. And I was-
I wouldn't
I
be
wasn't trying to
surprised
be
if there
disrespectful.
was
Well,
a-
you could probably
Thing.
play Sengoku on the shitter now. I mean, there's a lot
Oh, I
of
wonder,
Neo Geo
actually.
I was
emulators
gonna
out there.
say, like with many things, there are many themes.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Sudoku. There's probably a Sengoku Sudoku theme.
Okay. So now I definitely want to set that up so that I can say I'm playing Sengoku
Yeah,
from the
okay.
shitter.
It looks like Sengoku 3 was the same kind of thing, still side-scrolling hack and slash.
So I said
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only ever played Sengoku 3, and it's been a long time.
So I
And-
enjoyed. I played the first one the
Sengoku-
most because it was
No.
just in one of the local arcades.
I'm the kind of person that
Loved
will
it.
get an
Neo
entire collection of
Geo
Neo Geo
emulator, wrong
games
thing.
and then play
Good
Neo
lord.
Turf Masters.
I started searching for the wrong thing.
There
Go
was
away, no.
actually over the past month or so, Iceman. There's been a whole bunch of SNK games released for free on Twitch Prime. I've grabbed all of them.
Yeah.
The ones that
Yeah,
caught my
that's
eye. I'm not as into the fighting games as you guys know, but they did put up a bunch of the Metal Slug games for free.
Yes.
So
Those are
yeah,
my jam.
those are
Oh,
good.
Retro Arch.
Yeah,
But like I said, I'm the kind of person that will get an entire Neo Geo collection,
yeah.
then play Windjammers and Neo Turf Masters.
So, Eric, you know what Retro Arch is? That
Yes,
something
I do.
Is that what I'd
Retro
want to
Arch.
play for the Neo Geo?
If you have a lot of time to configure it and set it up,
Oh,
it is a
Motherfucker.
pain. It is a pain in
Um,
the
Is
ass.
there,
It's not
is there a
MAME.
way I can just install it up and do someone
Ma-
have someone do it
MAME.
pre-configured?
MAME does
Oh, yeah,
a lot
there's a
of
lot of
Neo
free-
Geo games.
but they're all for PC. They're not for.
Oh, I can't like.
COD
Okay.
for PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a-
Retro Arch is actually what I use for my arcade front end.
Oh,
Or at least
really?
the back-
Okay.
the back end. The
I
back
always
end
thought you
of
used
my front
MAME.
end.
Because there's a few.
Oh,
There's a
it
few
runs-
names
okay.
here.
RetroArch is a hub emulator with cores.
Oh,
And so
okay.
it runs. So this RetroArch has cores,
Dink.
like, and it has like Neo Geo, then it has MAME, and it has all these different ones. Also has built-in copies of like Quake and Doom. It runs Doom
Nice.
source port.
Hi, sweetie.
Well, I mean, Doom can play on anything. I saw someone put it on a
Whoa.
toaster recently.
Yeah, and I also saw
saved your
someone play
life.
the calculator version of Doom. I don't know if you saw the article on
Going to
this.
bed.
No, that's
It
cool.
was no. I mean, calculator Doom is not new, but they were literally powering the calculator with a room of moldy potatoes.
What?
Sleepy
So they could
kid.
officially say that they were playing Doom on moldy potatoes.
On moldy
Disturbing.
potatoes. Wow.
And no one saw that article?
No, I missed that.
It was an
Nobody posts
it was
that.
an article that was posted I think last week.
Everybody.
There's something
Oh.
about playing Doom on moldy potatoes.
And yeah, someone had made a bunch of potato batteries and connected them in series, and it was an entire room, and they were all moldy and stuff like that.
Oh.
And he was powering a TI-83 calculator playing Doom,
Excellent.
and it was powered entirely out of a room.
Playing
of
Skyrim on your
potatoes.
fridge. That's right. Yeah, I remember that one. Do you like
I'm just
LED
trying to play
display on the
Sengoku on the
fridge?
shitters, guys. I don't want to fucking take my SNK powered fucking Twitch game
See,
shit.
for me, all they would need is the
Fuck.
USB Type-C power brick. Just plug it into the wall, which is the plug right next
There's
to my
gotta
shitter.
be.
And I
Why
will
am I
play Sengoku
taking? Why
on
am I
this
taking
one.
my whole
Hold on.
console?
Hold on, wait a
Why am I
minute,
taking
wait a
my
minute.
console to the shitter?
Hold
What the fuck?
on. Hold on. There's
Come on!
there's gotta be by this point an Android app of some
Yeah,
kind.
there's a few MAME options.
There is.
Yeah.
You can get RetroArch for Android.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, that's
there's
what I'm
the,
saying.
there's
but
the
I want to be
solution.
installed
I'm
like
just saying
There you
is,
go.
figure.
if you've never used RetroArch before, it is a bit wonky and backwards on how to set it
And
up.
my
to use.
and my
That's
ADHD
okay.
already knows my
It is,
ADHD.
it is I
they
would
know that.
consider
She'll
an
figure it
advanced
out. She's
level
smart.
emulation platform.
It has nothing about being smart and everything to do with being like it's too
Oh.
frustrating. My brain would give up on
Oh,
it.
that's
No,
true.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Like I said, I
then-
would literally just
Then Eric can help.
No,
I would literally type C into the wall next to my shitter.
Or
and
you could
play it
just
on it.
give up before you've even started. For fuck's sake.
no,
Yeah.
I'll do. I think
It's
I'm gonna do
literally
a
what's
meme.
happening right now.
No, I'm not gonna do. No, I'm saying I'm not gonna do RetroArch. There are a few options. I
Okay,
just gotta
okay,
look it up. I
alright.
gotta look on
Oh, yeah.
Google. I gotta Google some tutorials. Is all. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
See if
sure
anyone's
it's-
got. See if
you'll
anyone's got
figure it out.
presets for
It's-
this already.
You'll get
I would
it.
say
And if someone's
it is
already got
worth-
presets, I'll just do the
Perfect.
presets and then
I'm
put
sure
them
that there
in
probably
Sengoku and play
is.
the fucking game. You know.
Download
It is-
Don't make it work
this
for me.
It
config
is worth
file.
learning how to
Done.
set up and configure because it is the most powerful platform for emulation at the moment.
I would like to use RetroArch on my PC. Yes. I don't know if I want to use it on my phone. Is all I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never
For
seen
something
it.
so silly as for the memes of I just want to play Sengoku on the shitter. Like it's
Yes.
not really like I just got another phone over here. I'm just gonna
Uh-huh.
plug in the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna install the fucking
This
There
whole
you go.
time, I feel so ashamed of myself. I've been going Sengoku.
Sengoku.
That's perfect for playing it on the shitter. There you go.
Oh yeah.
I'm playing
That's beautiful.
Sengoku as I'm going poo. Yeah, if you get Sengoku, I also recommend Ninja Combat if you've never played that. It's a fun one too. It's not a side scroller.
I've never
is.
played Ninja Combat.
I used to play Ninja Combat. Ninja Combat and Sengoku were my two sort of go-tos because they were the two that were in the local arcade. Actually,
I would say
I think they were in 7-Eleven. They were
I
very good.
I play all genres of retro games except
Yeah.
for RPGs, which I just don't have any experience with, and
Yeah.
I'm planning to. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy Quest.
That's another
Yeah,
fun one,
some
Major
good stuff.
Choco. Mutation Nation.
Mutation Nation, yeah, it's like zombies
A
or
little
something. isn't it?
Zelda, Link to the Past, of course.
Yeah.
Get a Retro Pi 4 and a Smart LSD and stick on the bathroom door and have it run MAME. Yeah, but I've got a thing that can run MAME right here.
Good
I don't
for
need
you.
to buy all that shit when I can just put MAME on here and do that.
Thank
Skip a step.
you.
I don't need no instructions to know how to run.
And then not even that, I'm gonna go
I'll
over
be
here.
back.
Okay, Carl.
I'm gonna install on this side. Look at this old ass shit I keep just for. This is my favorite phone. This is my favorite phone of all time. That's the only reason I still have this.
Is that a mole?
Completely-
Is that a razor?
It is a Droid 4. It is the
Oh
very
my
last
God.
Droid 5. The last droid they ever produced.
Does anyone remember the old Droid commercials?
Droid.
Yeah,
The thing
with
about
the
this-
robot voice that goes Droid.
It's the last phone with a slide-out keyboard for a touchscreen phone. I
That
missed
was,
this thing.
Looking back, I realized that is the world's introduction to Android. I had no idea.
This was the best phone because this was perfect. I missed this keyboard. And they had those ones that like snap on the front. Fuck those piece of shits. I want this wide-ass shit for my fat thumbs, y'all.
Oh yeah. I remember when
oh.
like the Sidekick came out.
I want a tiny little keyboard. They don't have them.
Who here, besides I know Skinslip and Stout, who here in the
Sidekicks, I
chat-
guess, were actually the last ones to keyboards. to be fair,
I was
you're
gonna
right.
say, who remembers before Droids? Who remembers Sidekick?
Sidekicks are still very popular in the deaf community, actually.
I would have thought they
They're
would have
very
used
still
like.
in production, too.
I would have thought they would have moved on to like Blackberries
No.
or something like that.
Nope.
Because you can
It's the
get
weirdest
modern.
thing. Look
You
at
can
the
get
same.
modern Blackberries.
It's the weirdest thing. I'm sure they
Yeah.
have much better phones. I'm sure there's another. There's probably another brand that's more popular. But I'm just saying, like, it's the weirdest thing. But yeah, they're all
It
still
is.
using sidekicks. A bunch of them are still using sidekicks.
As about
I mean,
as
they're good
surprising
phones.
as
I like
there
that
was
phone.
that video from a few years ago. It was a high school where their air conditioning system was still being controlled by a Commodore 64. It was weird.
Ugh. Where the hell did Sean go? Fucking loser, just leaves.
I don't know. He's just banned in his own
Oh
show. Let's
my
all get
God,
dead
Taylor.
quiet. So all the
Loser.
But
I
I
would
miss
say
this
you're
phone.
dating
This is the
yourself
best
there,
fucking
dude.
phone. I
Dealer
miss this
just
phone.
goes, I used to be a Symbian user and swore on my Nokia N97, which it also had a sliding
Hey,
keyboard.
I want to say a Sibian. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry.
Oh
No.
God.
Indian.
Yes. Anyway. Boom. Just making noises now.
I was just gonna say, don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. Don't need the
I'm
imagery.
gonna use this. I'm gonna use this because the touchscreen's real troublesome on my phone, and I can just type out all my configs with this. It's just a fucking old name. It's not really a big deal. I'm not going crazy with it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I wrote a really good tweet out earlier, but I made like several spelling mistakes because I was writing it on my phone. But it didn't matter because
saw it.
people still understood what the fuck I was trying to
Oh.
say, and it
Now-
still got tons of retweets. I
Now
was
go
like,
to
"Cool."
Twitter. Go to Twitter.
Ow!
Click
Ow!
bookmark. Click bookmark, or click on the little. How does it look like? 1 second. Let me.
I'll go to Twitter when we're not doing things. How about
No,
that?
okay, you click on the far right thing, which is like this little up arrow thing, right? And click add to bookmarks, and then later, at a later date, I don't know, like a month from now, you send the tweet out again by copying it and then correcting all your spelling there. You might get better traction. A little trick I've learned: your good tweets that didn't get traction, just wait and repost them again at a different time.
It's Skinslip delargism for you.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. I know. I searched Symbian mods for my phone one day. Yeah, right. Oh shit! What is this? Hey, that looks like
Ooh,
fun. Never mind.
Increase the vibration.
Oh
Feel
boy.
the vibration.
Dun, 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 dun.
I was just like, and it's good vibration. I was like,
Bum, 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 bum.
We all know what that song was really about.
Sex toy. No, wait, what?
sex. I was like,
Sex. Yeah.
will this power it?
Smoke.
Wow.
Smoke.
Marsha Hunt,
Hey, it will.
103
Smoking
today.
yet?
Marsha Hunt.
Oh.
Marsha Hunt turned 103 today, and she's one of the last surviving actors from the golden age of Hollywood. Happy birthday!
Wow.
Fucking talking over me. I just get louder than you. That's how I'll get it. I can get loud.
You
Okay.
always do that. We're talking about making stupid jokes over here, and you're just
know.
too busy with your actual news that
My facts
informs
and
people.
interesting factoids. 107 facts about Los Angeles and why you should live there.
Where the hell did Sean go?
Not even that, like, not even a joke. I was literally just talking to somebody, and then like I was just talking about the things I love about LA, and they're like, "Jesus Christ!" like, is this 101 facts about Los Angeles? I'm like, well, hold on. We're at what, 20 something? Yeah, maybe.
20XX.
My favorite year. We're living in it. 2020.
Slum.
20XX. Look, 20XX. Look, we're living in 20XX right now. I fucking never knew that. XX is 20. Oh, the connections. Anyway,
Ah,
mutation
Nation.
nation.
cool.
I like how we did that in unison.
Oh shit! It's what's happening right now.
I know.
Hey, things blowing up. Cool.
Mutation Nation.
Oh, that's mutation. Oh, that looks like I get kind of a
That's a fun
Streets
game.
of Rage vibe from that. I want to play that
Yep,
now.
it's a beat 'em up. I like
Nice.
beat 'em ups.
I love beat 'em
Like-
ups.
There it is.
I like fighting games when I'm not playing people who are hardcore fighting game players. I like button mashers to play against. I'm also a button masher.
I still maintain. Yeah, same here. I love button mashers. Give me all that
Yeah.
button mashing. Just punch you
now I
in the
know I
face
can play
over and
fighting
over
games
again.
with you. Now I know I can play fighting games with you.
There you go.
Because we're both button mashing each
Fuck
other and
yeah.
just have fun.
Absolutely.
I'm also a button
And a lot of them are 2-player.
I know, Justin. That's why we're best friends.
We just gotta find like if there's an online option for some of the retro ones, and we'll just button mash our faces off. It'd be awesome.
Justin, the button masher, which is also why one of my platonic life mate. He's
There-
always there to play second
There
player.
you go. That's a cool
See?
Halloween light.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
showed that off on SNI like 2 weeks ago.
I just
Yeah.
need to get a fucking lamp to put it in.
Oh,
I
dude,
love
that'd be
lamp.
like $10. Like, just
I
get
know,
one.
just go to Amazon. It'll come
They're
to your
Exactly.
20 actually.
Desk
Cheap
lamp.
rate.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
I was just gonna say, still, I maintain.
What the fuck?
I still maintain the best title I ever saw for a beat 'em up game, Violence Fight.
Violent fight.
It's
That's
called
great.
Violence Fight. Yeah,
That's good
old
shit.
arcade game.
Baseball
Oh.
Batman's pretty good too. To be fair.
Oh,
There it
yes,
is.
yes.
There.
Alright,
Oh, okay. That actually looks pretty good.
Baseball
Yeah.
Batman.
there you go. Which
Like
one
you
is
got
that?
Baseball
Baseball,
Batman.
Ninja Baseball Batman.
Ninja Baseball.
Yeah, Ninja
Batman.
Baseball Batman. That's right.
For
He's
anyone
called
wondering,
Batman
this,
because he's got a baseball bat.
this is Sengoku 3.
There you go. Yeah, see, it's the same kind of idea.
Is that related to Strider?
No,
No.
No.
not even
It's very
close.
similar, right? Am I crazy? Similar blue?
No, not really.
Okay.
Is there a
What am I
reason-
thinking?
It's a beat 'em
I'm
up,
not-
hack and slash.
Never mind, I'm crossing wires again.
side
Let's move on.
scrolling.
Fuck's sakes. Please, definitely someone give me a fucking clip of that so I can download that clip. Like, here's an example of what happened.
So, pickups?
Pick up.
Pickups!
I have one pickup.
Excellent.
I have 5.
I have.
two.
1, 2, 3, 4. I also have 5.
But I've got a big pickup next week. So we have
Yay! Hi. There's 2 of me. Hi. All right.
Ah! Jesus. You just blew into our ears in case
Yep.
you guys didn't know.
Oh yeah. Who wants to go first, Garbage Gamer?
Sure.
I figured you probably want to go first. so.
I was playing Sengoku, and I was like,
I'm
God damn it, I was
busy
trying to play some Goku. Damn.
playing Sengoku.
all right,
And some
so
Sudoku
yeah, I
at
only
the
got a
same
couple
time.
pickups. But the first one I picked up, here's a hint.
Uh-huh.
There's a big hint on what my pickup is. It
It
involves
Outrun?
this.
You got Outrun?
I
got
got
Outrun.
Outrun 2.
Oh, there was
cool.
method
Very
to the
nice.
madness.
This has the original Outrun on it.
It wasn't just shirking
Oh.
Raptor's desire of more Godzilla. There was
I
a
didn't know
reason.
that had the original Outrun on it. That makes sense. though.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
For all the people that have this and want to know the code, it's in all caps. It's 1983. NINETEN 83.
There you go. What does the code give you?
The
that.
original Outrun.
I want that game because Outrun
Oh,
2 is awesome.
that's cool.
I like
Or
Outrun
80
2.
No,
Nice.
83 or 86. What year did Outrun come out?
86.
the whole joke about the code is that it's the
It's
year
probably 86. I don't think 83 was
trust
quite
me,
that
I think it's 86.
It
advanced.
said
86.
right
Yeah,
there on the thing, on the
I
screen.
know. I just
It's-
realized.
Oh, it does
Oh.
right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Let me
Outrun 2
look
is
it
awesome,
up.
by the way.
If you spell 1980 and then
Yes.
have the numbers 86 at the end,
September
it'll unlock
1986.
the original Outrun. And I can prove that this is. If I can actually back up from this.
By the way, Outrun 2, completely, totally underrated, underappreciated. And I'm trying to-
1986.
stop saying
There you
underrated.
go.
And,
Well, that is
and
one
I
way.
love Outrun 2. Fucking love
Going
Outrun
into
2,
the
by the way.
fucking settings.
I'm trying to. I don't know how to. How do I do this?
Hold the Xbox button.
This is the original Xbox.
Oh, I don't fucking know in that thing then. I don't remember. It's been forever, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna let the guy wave the flag for a while. Come on,
Go!
hurry up!
Go already!
Go! Your time is running out.
You
Go!
can
What the
go
fuck are you
now.
doing? Go!
He just gave up.
you
I love it. He just fucking gave up. He just like, all right.
I'll restart the system.
Like, whatever.
See, it's the Xbox. The Xbox.
Xbox.
The
Ah, look at that.
The
I
Xbox.
remember the Xbox.
The
Running the
Xbox.
component cables, right? By the way.
I have an Xbox. I just
It's
never used it.
the Zabaz.
Zabaz.
I don't even know if it works anymore. It's been in a box for like 8 years.
Presented by
It probably
Sega.
does.
Iceman says
It probably
X. Press
Oh,
X,
X,
to bring
apparently.
up the keyboard, I guess.
Sumo Digital.
X
I hit literally all the buttons, and all it did was make me race.
Oh,
Well,
well, we don't want
all right
that.
then.
So,
That's just
yeah,
silly.
Outrun 2.
There it is.
Oh my god, that blade,
it is.
that 4K steelbook you got was gorgeous.
I'll just kind of now that the
So
cat's
beautiful.
out of the
Ghost in
bag.
the
I'll
Shell.
leave
Oh, I
it
have
on.
that one. The Ghost in the Shell 4K
It's
Steelbook.
so beautiful. You can put some really nice photos up though. It's just beautiful.
Are you talking about the live action one or the?
No.
Oh, the new-
the anime.
Oh,
and
the
that
animated
steelbook
one.
recently.
That run
Okay.
too, Eric.
Sorry,
found it.
Eric.
I found it on the eBays
Very
for like
nice.
literally like $20.
That's because everyone hates it. It's bullshit. It's a great game.
People don't like that game.
I know.
No, okay. They don't like this one because they prefer Outrun 2006,
Ah.
which
I
is
see.
literally the exact same game except it has a couple more cars.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
Whatever. But I'm not gonna get Outrun 2006 on a console when it's free on PC because it's abandonware. Because the console versions go for like $800.
Because it's very
Ah,
rare.
Lovely.
Because it was a limited release.
Yeah. Wasn't near the end of the life, right? So it was like a shorter run. I think.
I don't think it was just that. I just think it was just a limited release.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, if you could track down Outrun 2, just regular Outrun 2, it's fantastic. This game is so much fun.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Oh no, Major
So
Circle,
what
I know how to enter the code. I'm just saying I don't know how to back out of the original Outrun once you get it running.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
know how to
see.
get-
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
how when you go
Yeah.
to
Gotcha.
you go to Outrun Challenge, you go to
Gotcha.
Gallery, you enter the
Okay.
code, type in that code, and it gives you the option to pick the original Outrun. Anyway,
Gotcha.
moving on.
Moving on.
Okay.
I also found this for like
Gotcha.
$10 on eBay, and I'm like, wow, I've been spending all this time looking for the episodes of this show because there's like 9 episodes, and it's a show from the History Channel because it's one of my it was just one of the few shows from the History Channel that it's just like this is so cheesy and badass that I'll watch it infinitely.
Yeah.
And it is Clash of the Gods.
Oh, man.
I don't know that one.
If anyone's ever seen Clash of the Gods, you'll know what I'm talking about. This has some of the most gory, bloody, yet cheesy, hilarious reenactments while they're explaining the stories.
Mhm.
It's just worth watching those on their own.
What was that up actually?
Very nice.
But this mostly focuses on the Greek gods.
Mostly.
So it's Zeus, Hercules, Hades, like the ones on the back here. Zeus, Hercules, Hades. Then it goes into the Minotaur. Then it talks about Medusa, Beowulf, Thor, and then it talks about Odysseus.
Mhm.
Then the one that kind of surprised me is it goes into Tolkien's monsters, as there's an episode where it talks about the inspiration of J.R. Tolkien's monsters in Lord of the Rings.
Ah.
That's cool.
They did Beowulf also, which is
Yeah, and they also did the complete story of Beowulf, which I thought, and that's all these are, is they just take the original documented written stories from ancient times, the
Mhm.
original ancient stories, and retell them in a more modern fashion,
Yeah.
and then kind of make links to where they could have possibly had inspiration or where it may have,
like,
where the
did you
story
start
may have
watching
came
it?
from.
Huh.
Oh,
So
I
that-
can... fuck that trial shit.
and it's
Fuck
it's so worth watching. Like I said, purely for the visual reenactments and all the people that had to wear these ridiculous get-ups to dress like the Greek gods or to dress like somebody. They're all like pretty much it's men in diapers, and it's so much fun to watch if you've never seen it. You could find a lot of the episodes on YouTube
Ah,
if you just want to
and
like.
History has their own streaming service called History Vault, and I'm not gonna pay for that.
No, yeah, but yeah,
I'd rather
I mean, if
buy
you
the
just
Blu-ray
wanna see
used
what,
for like $6
yeah,
instead.
yeah,
Like,
pick this
Yeah.
up for super cheap.
I'm
Because
good.
the quality's great on this. These are actually pretty good releases. But yeah, I would just go onto
Pretty much
YouTube
just
and
for
watch
Tolkien thing. Like,
and
that
watch
sounds
one of the
cool.
episodes to see if it's something you're interested in.
I see.
Because they do kind of get History Channel-y with it, where they try to they step away from the story and try to explain maybe about a realistic location or something like that. But 90% of the
Wait a
story
minute.
are literally just
That
retelling the story.
that Blu-ray is a UK Blu-ray.
The one I'm holding,
Yep,
No.
it's region free. No, I'm looking.
It would have the rating thing on it.
It
Unless
doesn't.
they had a
There is-
little Obi slip or something.
No, they
But,
actually print those on the cover.
It's by Giant Interactive.
The only, oh, I see. The only available source is in a UK release. $58.
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, it's 2009 A&E
Rip.
Television Network. All rights reserved.
That's yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, it doesn't. There's no. It just says History Channel on the spine. That's all.
Yeah, I show
You can be for $12. I mean,
there is a region A release, but it's out of print.
It didn't.
mhm.
It didn't tell me on the eBay listing. It didn't say anything at all about it being any kind of region.
No.
Oh, it's region free.
Yeah.
So
Free and
Good
free.
play. You've
Pretty
been
good.
watching it, so yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Good
I've
to
been
go.
I've been watching it on my PS4. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I found one from Belgium for less than $20.
Do it.
There you
From
go.
Belgium. Import my own.
Oh, yeah,
from my,
there's
um,
there's
Blu-ray
a-
from my own country.
There's an alternate edition that is the region-free edition. It has a slightly different cover.
Yeah, this one actually. What's funny is the cover. This is actually.
Does that say 2 discs? No. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, okay, I see
No.
the one. The region-free one that you're thinking of says 2 discs in the corner, and does not
Oh,
have
it says it on the spine.
Yes, but on the front it says 2 discs, and the History
Where your finger
Channel.
would be.
The History
Oh, okay.
Channel
No, it
logo is in a different location. It's in the upper corner, and there's a banner across the top behind this Hydra's head, so it looks
Okay.
different.
Yeah,
Interesting.
this
There
is
are
the one I
multiple
have.
releases.
Yeah,
Oh.
you have the North American release. That's
The North American. Okay.
I want that. You know, it sounds so fucking cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's totally fun to watch. Like I said.
I love anything Greek mythology, so I'd be right into something
Well, this
like
thing
that.
just oozes Greek mythology.
It's on
Oozes.
HD DVD too, apparently. Wow.
Yeah, because it came out a while ago, I guess. Wow.
Oh yeah, this is an
2009,
old. Like I said, this is.
2010.
Hmm.
I lost them when my drives died. But I've had like HD rips of all these episodes for years.
Oh, damn.
So then I lost them and I was upset because I was trying to find them again because I found them on YouTube originally, and
Now they're
then
not as
they
easy to
got
find.
canned off of YouTube, and I'm just like,
Because
shit.
on the History Channel Vault thing, and you know,
Mhm.
they're not even hard, not even easy to find from Steve. I just looked from Steve. That's why I'm like, damn it, now I gotta find this
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, the one I'm holding on to dear life because I'll have to look to see if there's any available like DVD or Blu-ray of it. Is Lock and Loaded with Arlie Ermy.
Oh wow.
And it's kind of like this. It's like a 15 episode show, and it's just this short run that he did of it, and it's just Arlie Ermy talking about weapons.
Yep.
And it's just like that's all I want in life.
I saw that show.
Is Arlie Ermy
there
being
anything
Arlie Ermy
Yeah.
and talking about all like everything from ancient weapons to modern weapons to tanks, ballistic missiles, all the way down to katanas and swords and armor. And it's just like. And then they do tests. They shoot things and blow up things, and it's like yeah,
That right there is a good old fashioned American show.
yeah.
America.
And he just starts
America.
every episode, and he just goes, "Lock and load, soldier, Arlie Ermy." And it's just like, yeah, good
I
shit.
can get the DVD set for $12, but you know, why?
Good shit.
I want a Blu-ray, damn it.
Exactly. Want all that high
Wow.
def goodness.
I want all that high def crap CGI, damn it.
Exactly. That early
What else did you
2000s
get?
TV budget CGI.
Those are the two things that I got.
All right.
Ah,
Very
Run
good.
2 and Clash of the Gods.
Very good.
I'm having fun with both.
There's also Greek gods, heroes, and monsters. That was cool too. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna get stuck on a rabbit
Yeah,
hole.
I remember
Yeah,
that one.
going down the rabbit hole. So,
Greek gods,
Stoud,
heroes, and monsters.
what'd you get,
Oh,
Stoud?
Phantom of the Opera's $10. 1 second. Put down in price. Keep going.
So what'd you get, Stoud?
I took advantage of a 3 for 2 sale that was going on Amazon. Yes, on Amazon. 2 of the 3 items came in. They were each originally $10, so paid $20 for 3 Blu-rays. The first one I got was The Lighthouse.
Oh, nice. I
Oh,
watched
wow.
that on streaming. It was so damn good.
Yeah.
I really want the
Same
Blu-ray.
here. Well,
Yeah,
it's like, well, that's good.
it's very well done.
And the second one I got was, we were just kind of talking about this earlier, Shin Godzilla.
Hey, there you go.
Yay.
I didn't know you didn't own that
About
yet.
damn
That's-
time, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I waited until I could get it for less than $10.
I have the slipcover master.
I think
I
I also.
ordered it and paid
I
full
believe
damn
I also
price.
have the
Me too.
slipcover. Yeah, I bought it when it first came out.
See, me and Skinslip are true fans.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
good.
now
And
me,
me, hello.
Yeah, man. It's very horror centric. So if you want to watch it, for
Yes,
Halloween.
it is kinda. Sure. I mean,
So,
I classify all Godzilla movies as kind of horror centric. I mean, it's giant monsters. Come on.
Yeah,
So
True.
you know.
there was, as most of us know, there was not much this Prime Day.
Very disappointing again.
Right home about. There were some good things here and there if you didn't already have them, which most
It
of
was
us
even
did.
more garbagey
So-
in Canada. There was like nothing, like maybe two
Oh.
that I kind of had my eye on, and then when the deals actually appeared, it was like 15% off this Kino title. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
what it's usually.
that's
for.
not a good deal at all. Like what?
They had the Universal Monsters set, the 30 film set, went back down to $70
Nice.
again. And then there was, at some point, I never saw it myself, but at some point, the Scooby-Doo collector, like complete series set, went down to like $35.
Oh, I wish I'd known about that. Actually, no, I wouldn't have been able to get it because that's Prime US. We did not get that
Yes.
deal in Canada.
Yeah. So, one of the only deals, well, really, the only deal that I was interested in and was able to take advantage of was this one.
Hey, there you go.
Face,
Very nice.
the gold edition on 4K. I already have the Blu-ray, but
Yeah.
got the 4K just to get the slightly better fucking, color.
Yeah. I have the steelbook of that, the Blu-ray steelbook of that, which also includes the
And
original
it's-
Scarface.
It was only like $12, so I was like, well, yeah, that's a good price for 4K, $12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when I got the King Kong Ultimate set 4K, it was like $15 Canadian at the time. I was like, yeah, I'll get that. It had the Blu-ray as well, so.
And I've been trying to build up my collection of the Simpsons DVDs.
Ah, good
Yeah.
idea. Don't want to wait on those.
I had 1 through 10, and then I kept waiting on 11 through the rest, basically,
Okay.
because I wanted them to drop in price
Uh-huh.
before I got them. And of course, they're like, now going out of print because Disney bought Fox, and
You
now
waited
they're
too
not.
long.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only need 20.
Luckily, after waiting long enough through Mercari, I finally found somebody selling this for $5 with $5 shipping. I was like, okay, $10.
Score.
I'll do it.
Finally.
So I got the 11th season
Yay.
Simpsons.
Very nice.
Now
choice,
I need the
good choice.
12th season
Yeah, huh?
of the Simpsons.
Yes. I kind of went on a Simpsons buying spree a while back and got all of them to date. And then I got season 18 when it came out, season 19 when it came out. So I still need to get the Blu-ray set of season 20 because it looks like we're not going to get the deluxe edition that they were promising after all. So that's the only one I need. I got the movie ages ago. So.
And then the last thing that I got was this.
Oh, just a little thing, eh?
Yeah. Just a tiny
very nice.
little Friday the
Wow.
13th, the complete collection.
Very nice.
That's
very
pretty
nice.
cool. I'll have mine before Halloween at least.
Yay. So, excellent. That's some good pickups there, Stoudman.
Did you get your replacement discs ordered already?
Well, I was going to cover that
No.
when
I was asking
later.
Alex who got it.
Okay, I was going to talk about that later, but anyway.
Okay.
What'd you get, Skinslip? Hold on. There we go. What'd you get, Skinslip? Spaced Invaders! Very nice. Oh, you flipped the cover around.
Yeah, I like this cover a lot.
Oh.
When I
Did
grew
you
up with
buy
it.
that before or after I talked
It wasn't in
about
the sale.
No, I
No.
mean,
No, I think
before
it's
or
too
after
new. I
talked
think it's
about
too
it
new.
this week?
No, I bought it the day before you showed it off on SNI.
Oh.
You talked about it on
Oh,
SNI?
yeah.
Or one
yeah,
of two. The day before you did, that's when you talked, and I was like,
Okay.
you just fucking watched it and just bought. You son of a bitch doesn't want. Just finally watch it with you. It's finally
Oh,
one of his favorites to watch Halloween. I never fucking have
no.
it.
You only have
fucking watch it without me.
8,000 other movies to watch together
Well,
now.
yeah,
No, motherfucker. That's not the point.
The thing
Well, now you
is,
know how I felt
was
about
in
the
my-
Dr.
I
Terror.
was trying to be
There you
thoughtful,
go.
and this
It
motherfucker
was-
is all
it was
belligerent.
in my bag of movies I know I can watch without Skinslip,
Uh-huh.
and that's why I watched it.
There you go. Well, you made Skinslip sad, Stout. I hope you feel good about yourself.
I just want one person to treat me well in my life.
The commentary on that fucking Blu-ray is fantastic. It's
Excellent.
brand new commentary. They got him to come in literally 20 years after the movie was made. It
Nice.
was just done in 2019, and he's literally talking about at one point how he wants to do a Disney Plus series, which is like a sequel to the show.
Oh, wow.
movie.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Oh,
confirmation
Jesus.
it's happening.
How the fuck am I supposed to fight something like this? Wow. I
was
scared
that?
me. It was soundboard. I forgot.
Oh,
I still have the soundboard set on the horror games one, so it's like all jump scary stuff. So every single one of them is like giving me
I
a
didn't
heart
see it
attack.
show in chat, so that's why I was so confused.
No, it's
Yeah.
not on the. It's no. That's you're thinking of the subscription one. That's the
Oh, I
the
thought
pig.
soundboard things was on the chat
The
too.
pig.
Sorry.
It usually shows in the chat. I think I turned it off because it's the horror one, so it
Oh,
keeps
yeah,
it.
it surprised you.
So I don't see
So it
any
keeps jump
indication.
scaring you.
Yeah.
There's a moment in Fright
So,
Night where,
it
like,
tells me
you know,
in
it's like
Streamlabs who it was, though, so don't worry. Thank you very much. You know who you are.
there's like some random moment in Fright Night where it's like kind of a little jump scare, but I was so fucking stoned and focused in the movie that the jump scare literally made me jump, and then I started laughing at myself live on stream. I was like, oh,
Perfect.
It was fun. But yeah, that's all I got.
Oh, that was
Space Invaders.
okay. Cool.
That's
Well, that's a
everything.
good one. I'll probably grab that one at some point
Oh, I don't know why I threw it over there.
because you two have been raving about it. Okay,
It's a
so
great addition. Look at all these special features. I mean, come
Well,
on.
hold on. There. There. That's
It's all out
wow.
of focus, but
That's all. You can see like that huge block of stuff.
yeah,
It's a
you
lot
can
of
probably read
stuff.
a little bit of it too.
Very nice.
Mostly
Yeah.
brand new stuff too.
Cool.
So
Yeah, almost all of it's new,
definitely get the Kino Lorber version. Definitely worth it.
and it wasn't in
Okay.
the sale.
So,
Sorry.
So I got 5 items this week. One of which is a movie I've been wanting to get ever since we watched it on, I think it was on Movie Gangbang, actually, many moons ago. And I've been wanting to get it for a very long time. Vestron Video put out a collector's edition of it. I waffled on it forever because those are really fucking expensive in Canada a lot of
They
the time.
are.
But this one I
Expensive here, too.
believe is going out of print. I think some of the earlier ones are going out of print, so I wanted to
Wait,
grab it.
really?
So I wanted to grab it. Well, I say that because they seem to be getting more harder to find. So anyway, and going up in price. So I thought, well, okay, I'd love to get all of them, but I can't get all of them. It's just not possible. So I'll get this one, which has been one of the higher priorities. And it was actually fairly cheap on Amazon.com. So I got it with, I think, a little bit of gift card money. And then God damn it. and then I supplemented the rest. Thank you for the bits. And for whatever the difference was. So I'm, of course, talking about Chopping Mall.
Oh
There you
yay!
go.
We can finally
Yeah.
fucking watch that.
And
together
I got it with
again.
the slip cover, which I was actually really surprised to get. So
That's the thing about restaurant.
Yeah.
And actually, the nice thing is they keep the slipcovers for a very long time.
yeah. So anyway,
It's probably large print.
so
run
this
thing,
was
I think.
actually the first one they put out, number 1 in the Vestron
Yep.
collection. So kind of doubly cool to have it as a collector's item, and also because I really like this movie when we watch it, and I've been wanting to see it ever since. And it's got, a decent pile of extras on it too.
Yeah.
So it's very
I paid
nice.
$29.99 USD for that fucking
Very
thing.
nice.
The first,
Commentary
first
on
day.
that,
Yeah.
too.
Yes, great commentary.
So I'm looking forward to watching that again. I really enjoyed it when we watched
Wait,
it.
this is my chance. Because commentaries don't sell discs. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
And then next up, I got this because I've never seen it. Everybody tells me it's great. Been wanting to check it out for ages. And there's a remake or sequel or something coming out soon. So I thought, well, probably about time I checked out the originals. So I picked up the collector's edition of Candyman, the original Candyman. So
I thought you already had that.
no.
But I guess not.
So this is actually very nice. No slip cover for this one because I waited way too long. But this is super cheap on
Same.
Amazon right now. It's going for about $10, which is crazy cheap
I
for a
think that's
collector's
technically
edition.
out of print.
Yeah, no, not this one. This one is not out of print.
Oh, okay.
Yet, but possibly soon. Anyway, nice 2-disc edition, loads and loads and loads of extras. It's also a new transfer, I think. Yeah, new 2K restoration from 4K scan to the original negative. So very nice.
2K?
Well, 4K
2K.
scan,
Motherfucker,
4K scan.
2K scan again.
Blu-ray, Blu-ray's 2K. It's
my
actually
God.
less
You know,
than
the funny thing
2K.
Me and Stoudman were
Jesus
watching
Christ.
Blu-rays, and we watched the Arrow 4K transfer.
Uh-huh.
What's
4K
going on?
transfer, yes.
Oh no!
But-
And then we put a 2K, and we're like,
Yeah,
oh, we can
when
know
it's
tell the
when it's a
difference.
2K transfer. This is a 4K transfer, and then the restoration was done in 2K because it's going to Blu-ray. It's not going to 4K. So there you go. It'll look fine. It'll be fine. When it's a 2K transfer, then yeah, you can definitely tell the difference. But this is fine. Anyway, also, because this is the one that is going out of print, picked up Candyman Farewell to the Flesh. So
Candy from that is actually going out of print.
actually, this
I've
is
never
out of
seen that.
this is out of print now. You can't
That's
even
the only sequel I like out of the three.
you
so.
can't even get this on Amazon CA anymore without paying out the ass for it from scalpers. So yeah. Anyway, so I saw this one going really cheap on Amazon.com as well, and I thought, I know for a fact that's out of print, so I should probably get it now while I still can, along with the first one. So I got those. So there
I
you go.
really want Arrow to release a UK of the second one so I can put it next to it in a nice box and everything.
Yes.
Is that the first one with the box? So,
Really?
anyway.
What's the sad thing? I'm confused.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, because it's out of
Yes,
print.
use
Okay.
more.
Yeah, gotcha. All right. Now,
Yeah.
last week I
Very
raved about one of these that I got recently, and I was just waiting for this one to arrive. I've already started watching it. It's absolutely fantastic. I am absolutely loving these. No idea what the next one's going to be, but COVID-19's kind of put a kibosh on production. Anyway, I picked up the
Fucking
latest
old.
animated reconstruction of Doctor Who, Fury from the Deep. This is
Oh,
the
those cool tentacles. Oh my god.
very nice
Which one's that one? I'm
Steelbook
sorry.
edition.
I never remember.
This one, let's
There's
see.
so many episodes.
Well, here I'll just read the back to you.
And I've only seen them all once, guys. Sorry.
Yes.
Continue.
Well, this was one we watched as a photo reconstruction. They only have a handful of clips available.
I remember that's why the cartoons now.
But this is another one of the good old Base Under Siege stories, which there were a lot of during the Second Doctor's era. So
Yes, there were.
This is also the first ever appearance of the Sonic Screwdriver, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's right. I think I remember this episode now. I
so-
think we were talking about that.
so here it is. So
way
the-
back when.
The TARDIS
Jesus.
brings the Doctor, Victoria, and Jamie to the coast of Kent, England, where the ESGO complex is drawing up natural gas from under the North Sea via a huge network of pipes linked to their offshore rigs. But the Doctor is convinced he can hear something in the pipes. A heartbeat. Something alive? Others at the complex have heard it too, and one by one, contact with the rigs is being lost. But Chief Robson will have none of it, and work will continue. And so it does. until sentient, aggressive seaweed begins attacking the base and taking over the personnel one by one, creating a spearhead from which it will launch its attack and enslave the entire human race. Can the Doctor discover a way to stop the weed advancing, or does the only real chance of success lie with Victoria? And if it does, can a way be found to utilize that without harming one of the Doctor's very best friends?
Okay. We need to revisit that one too, because
Yeah, this is
that
really
sounds like
cool.
it'd be cool as fuck as an animated.
It's
piece.
really good.
Nothing can stop the weed. 420.
Also, very creepy sound design in this, like with the heartbeat of the creature in the pipes. And then there's the full steelbook there. It's quite nice. I love the alternate artwork on there. So this is a 3-disc set. It's very nice. We got a little bit of artwork underneath as well. Mr. Quill and Mr. Oak.
Fury of the Deep, from the deep.
Fury from the Deep, yes.
That's cool.
I hope they keep doing those.
So do I.
Steelbook, or they reanimate
The animated reconstructions.
The animated. Because, like, you're never going to find, well, almost likely never going to fucking find.
You may never find. May. We'll use May.
And it comes
So,
with a booklet.
in the meantime, give people the best that you can.
Yeah.
So
Right.
And these are great too. They're very well done.
And you get to milk the collectors by doing an exclusive new release.
Doing another one, like they did with Power of the Daleks when they discovered a few more frames of footage. They did a whole new special edition. But honestly,
and collectors ate it up. So.
Honestly, that special edition is worth it just for the extras alone. Also, the animation is much better. It's much closer to what they did.
You mentioned that there's like a bucket load more special features.
So much special features.
Probably special features just to sell it, because then they know at least they got the hardcores. To buy it because they want to see all the new.
So this one has it both in color and black and white. Has audio commentaries on all 6 episodes, production subtitles, surviving footage, film trims from episode 6, behind the scenes footage. Someone actually brought in a Super 8 film camera on set and filmed in color. So color Super 8 film, from some behind the scenes footage there.
Oh my god, I so want to see that.
They got a
thing
about doing the animation. They got the original teaser trailer that they put out. They also have the photo and surviving clips reconstruction with the original audio, infotext subtitles, The Cruel Sea, Surviving Fury from the Deep, a photo gallery, The Slide audio drama, which is the original audio drama that it was based on. I didn't know that it was based on a non-Doctor Who radio serial, so that's pretty cool.
That's fucking cool shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
And the visual effects, an interview with Peter Day, and an interview with Victor Pemberton, who wrote the original story. He also wrote the novelization of his original story. So, very cool. So, really glad to get this. Thank you once again to good old Rare Waves for making it possible to get that.
Rare Waves.
I know, it's wonderful. So
One
then,
of my favorites.
Last but most certainly not least, I just got a little set here of Friday the 13th, the deluxe edition. Beautiful artwork on there. Got Jason on the top. And
I gotta say, the artwork is one of the main reasons I got it too.
12. Yeah, if you pre-ordered through Screen Factory, you'd actually if you pre-ordered through Screen Factory, you'd actually get a poster of that. But I did not. I got it through Amazon.
And a lithograph.
So there you go. Now, regarding the problematic discs, everybody has been going nuts over this.
Bitching and whining and moaning.
I know, saying, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy that set because there's a problem with some of the discs." It's like
anyone who says that is just mad.
It's stupid because you know what Scream Factory has done every single time there's been a problem with discs? Issued replacements for those who want them with everything fixed. I
don't think there's any single company who hasn't done it.
Yeah. So here it is. I mean, so the set was officially released. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fuck, derailed my brain again.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. So
here's one of them, man. Shit.
Yeah. So anyway, here's what the problems were. Disc 3, Friday the 13th, Part 3. Apparently, the 3D version, the opening titles don't pop out of the screen the way they're supposed to. There was a problem with the 3D conversion just for the opening titles. So they're offering a replacement for that. All the others, 1 through 8, are fine. Other than that one issue with Friday the 13th Part 3. Jason Goes to Hell, the uncut version. There's a gore shot of someone's wrist being snapped. Holy shit! Can you just hold on for a minute? Jesus Christ. Thank you for the bits. Anyway.
Getting their come up.
There's a fucking hell. Seriously, you're like messing with my brain. I'm just trying to get this information out. So anyway, there's a gore shot of someone's wrist being snapped that was missing from the uncut version. That has been reinstated. They're offering a replacement for that. And then finally, Friday the 13th Jason X. Jason X is the famous sleeping bag kill scene, which is apparently missing. The big one. Which is apparently missing some sound effects, which are a pretty important part because most of it is sound based in that scene. Yeah, so pretty important. That is being replaced. So anyway, long story short, Scream Factory has already acknowledged the issues. They've already made arrangements to have the problems fixed, and they are offering replacement discs for all 3 problematic discs. Just send them proof of purchase, and off you go. So if you go to the Scream Factory website, you can get replacements for those discs. I'm going to send in mine. Everybody else should send in theirs, because all the sets that are out there have the problematic discs. So basically there's only one printing of this set, so all of them are going to have the problematic discs. So if you want to have the corrected discs, you need to ask for the replacement. So just send them a proof of purchase, photo of your receipt, or a screenshot of your Amazon receipt or Scream Factory receipt or whatever, and then they'll send you the replacements free of charge. So there you go. And they said they're going to start sending out replacements in November, so you won't have them in time for Halloween, but at least you'll have them before Christmas. So I expect mine will arrive about 6 months from now.
Still about 9 weeks away, I think. 7 weeks away from shipping, I think.
So
that's not bad. It's a very quick turnaround, I gotta say.
So yeah, if I remember, I'll put the link to the replacement disc program page. Oh, actually, they sent that out 2 days ago. So when the set had only been out for 2 days, they already had the replacement disc program ready to go.
People have complained about it for like a week though, because they've had it.
Yes, there's people who got it early and let
allows
them know.
Them to get ahead of the ball. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So once the wide release happens, they can get it all done. So
I still need to see this one, and I note that it's literally the same disc.
I noticed that too. Yeah.
Oh my god, it really is, and that's not Scream Factory's fault.
No,
that's a licensing issue, so I can't get mad at them.
Honestly, it was the same thing with the Halloween set. There were some that were just straight up Anchor Bay discs and whatnot. And
hey, but some of those are allowed to have their own label at least. But that's yeah. What are you gonna do?
So one thing I didn't know about that was that it was done by Marcus Nispel. I was like, wait a minute, the same guy who did the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, well, and that other one, Pathfinder, yeah.
I fucking love Pathfinder.
Pathfinder was great. Yeah, Carl
My
Urban.
only complaint is the horns and the helmet. Otherwise, it's great. Yeah.
Every Viking movie is going to have those forever, so just deal with it.
It's one of those things it's the pet peeve of mine. It's one of those pet peeves.
I know.
The horns and the thing.
So
anyway,
I got it for
such a great fucking movie.
Yeah. Because I still need to see this.
You definitely need to wait for me to get that, because that's the one I want to watch.
And this is one of the ones that's getting disc replacement.
Yes,
right?
correct. The uncut version specifically. But there's literally one shot missing from it. Just one gore shot. But, I mean, you want to have all the gore intact. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the reason
we'll probably watch it before the disc comes in, but yes.
I mean, that's kind of the reason you want the uncut version of a horror movie is for more gore.
I 100% agree, yes.
Usually what's been cut, so... So anyway, Shout Factory's got you covered. Don't worry. They take full responsibility. They are fixing the problem. Send them your info. Get the discs.
My only complaint is, where's your quality control people?
Yeah, why didn't they catch it before?
2 of those things should have been caught before.
Yeah.
Maybe not the 3D one. I can understand that maybe that got missed, right?
Yeah.
But the sound effect and the missing gore shot should have been caught.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, anyway. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt this time, just because it's like Corona times. It's like maybe they're short-staffed. Maybe they just...
that's fine.
So, there's a possibility that it was a just genuine, honest mistake, and they're just trying to get it out there as quickly as possible because people want it,
Yeah.
But
And I know I get on Scream
We
Factory
do.
a lot, but Shout Factory a lot. But
Yeah.
like, someone did point out a statistic that technically they don't have any more errors than the other companies. It just seems like they do because they put out 3 times the number of discs.
Yeah, they
as
put out a
anyone
lot
else.
of titles. Yeah.
So it looks like they have more problems, but they really don't. They have about the same percentage of problems as the other companies. So I would give them credit for my rant from last week. I will give them credit. They don't have more problems than anyone else. It just seems like it
Yeah.
because they're the largest company.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense.
My apologies. I retract my rant about that, by the way.
I mean, obviously, you still fucking buy Scream Factory and Shout Factory.
Well, I think
stuff.
I think our rant was
Just
more
want them to be better.
our rant was more about the pricing than the quality control. Because I mean,
Yes.
whenever there's been a quality control issue, they've always,
Always
most
fixed
of the time, they've always fixed it with replacement discs.
Always.
Um,
The thing is, they've always fixed it regardless how small the problem is.
yeah.
Sometimes the problem's like it's missing 2 frames. Like I don't give a fuck about this.
Yeah.
I never sent away for it.
Yeah.
I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But like some of them, like if it's missing a sound effect or a scene, like if it's missing
It
2
was
frames in black, I don't give
that's
a shit.
what it
you know? Like,
was with I think Army of Darkness. Wasn't it? One of the cuts was missing like a few frames, and I'm like, really?
yeah,
That's what you're getting all up in arms about? Like, who gives?
I didn't
a
give.
shit?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't give a fuck about that. I never.
Oh
sent away
no,
for that.
it's
I didn't give a fuck.
missing that 1/8 of a second. Like,
Yeah.
I think I can live with
I didn't
that.
get my. I never sent away for that one.
Yeah,
Because I just didn't give. It was like such a. I just didn't care.
yeah.
I like whatever.
I didn't bother.
I wouldn't have noticed it was
we
missing.
are film
so-
buffs, but we're not
Exactly.
that big of nerds.
That's-
Holy
that's-
shit.
Someone
like really
is, and I
nitpicking, yeah.
appreciate that Scream Factory is willing to
If
give
it's-
discs that are properly made
Yes.
for those people. You know.
Well, and also, I mean, if it's a full shot that is missing, then that I consider to be a grievous error because that is,
yeah.
compromising the vision of the film. And it's just a
Majorly
shot, but
so,
still,
yeah.
like I remember when Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan came out, the director's cut. There was a shot that I specifically remember where it was a reaction shot from Sulu, where it was during the Kobayashi Maru sequence at the beginning, and he turns and looks and just kind of goes like, okay. It's just like a little reaction shot, but it was a memorable one because it was like such a you don't know what the fuck you're doing kind of face. And it was great. Just a nice little moment for Sulu. And it was missing from the first pressing of the disc. It just went to another shot of like the view screen or something instead.
I remember this.
And everybody was like, where the hell's the Sulu reaction shot in the Kobayashi Maru scene? And I knew like I've seen that movie so many times. I instantly knew exactly what people were talking about. It's like, wait a minute. They don't have the Sulu reaction shot in there? That's like one of the... And like, I was upset. I was like, no. You have to have that in there. And Paramount, surprisingly, was like, oh shit, you're right. We'll fix that. And they did. They put out a replacement. You had to buy it again. They didn't issue free
Because it's
replacements.
Paramount.
Yeah,
But you
that's right.
You had to
Paramount.
buy it
A
again.
bigger company.
Which
a
I-
bigger company sent you free discs, but instead,
Yeah, right? Fucking Paramount
sake.
that's been around for literally over 100 years.
yeah,
But,
fuck sakes.
yeah, so anyway, I bought it
Okay,
again.
we got it right this time.
And
Chris,
I bought
we
it
know.
again. I bought it again because we've been screaming to the heavens forever. Can you please give us remasters of all 10 of the movies because they look like shit right now? And this
Yeah.
was the one and only one out of the 10 they actually did a new edition of with a
Yep.
new transfer, and gave us
For
a
the
director's
anniversary or
cut,
whatever.
no less. It was for the
Yeah.
50th anniversary of Star Trek. And then they fixed the mistake. I was like, okay, it's kind of shitty you're not offering free replacements, but I will support this release. So doing my part as a fan, and I will tell everyone else that I can to do the same thing. And, that was that. And we still have no remasters of the others coming. It's like, fuck's sake.
know.
Still those god-awful 2009
They
DVD
They have to.
masters thrown onto Blu-rays that are just endlessly repackaged.
Paramount has been doing a lot of stuff lately, so I can't believe
They've definitely
that
stepped
they
up their
would
game.
be doing
Finally.
something.
Finally.
Yes, I bet you they're working on them finally.
I
But I,
hope
bet
so.
you, but it's because they are in fact
Well,
stepping up their game.
one thing-
They're releasing Golden Child. I'm
I know.
buying Golden
Hold on.
Child. I get to own it finally.
Hold on. And one of the things they did was they actually consolidated the TV and the film divisions. Now, we've always talked about how with the Star Trek shows, especially original series and Next Generation, how beautiful the TV sets were. Maybe get that team now, since you've consolidated a little bit, to work on the films.
They consolidated and they started doing collector's editions and stuff with like gatefold covers and shit. So like, they already. So I'm thinking that they get the right people finally. Finally, the right people together.
I hope so.
Oh, thank you.
Because I mean, it definitely
understand the collector's mentality.
I mean, it's such a beloved franchise. I mean, it'd be nice to see.
You need an advisor. I am available.
It would be nice to see all of it get the same level of quality and treatment, you know, and then hopefully, rather than having it split between the film and TV divisions, now there will be more unity to the releases.
I have new and innovative ideas that no one's done, and I'm holding them up here. I am. They're up here. Hopefully I can find them one time.
I still need to get the Next Generation set. I'll get that one of these days. Maybe now that all the horror sets have calmed down a bit for this year, I can maybe kind of look towards getting that.
Black Friday's coming.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know if I'm gonna.
That's the last. Then then Christmas, and then you're clear for any announcement.
That's right.
Big announcement, you know.
Hashtag collector life. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, honestly, I'm amazed I even got this Friday the 13th set. Like, it's just been crazy the past few months. But...
Yeah, I had to cancel everything this month because I bought it. I ended up going through early ahead of time.
Oh yeah, Boxing Day sales as well. Yeah, for Canadians.
And so I went and canceled a bunch of things that come out later this month. I was like, okay, all right, I can afford it. I didn't want to afford it. I was actually thinking about canceling it. But all right, fine. I guess I'm getting it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's one of those ones you know you would have regretted if you didn't get, though.
I don't know. I was gonna just scoop up one of those like tins that are gonna go in the market for cheap soon.
Yeah.
You know.
Doesn't have all the extras though.
It doesn't, but I mean, like, it's never been a favorite series. Just wanted to be able to watch them in high def. But I mean, I got it. It's in the collection. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna put it. I literally don't have a place to put it. If anyone sees photos of recently, you can see the top of my shelf is just piles of DVDs. I have nowhere to put it. No, none. I don't know where it's going.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm looking towards.
Put in my closet, I think.
I'm looking towards getting another shelving unit, like an actual proper media shelf unit, specifically for the horror collection. But every time I have the money to get it, the one I want is out of stock, and then, yeah.
And then an impulse buy happens because it's.
And then it's like, well, I guess I'll just get all these movies I've had sitting in my cart forever. For now, and then I'll have.
That's exactly what happens.
And then I'll have more things to put on the shelf when I eventually get it. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I can't save any more money. Like I can save a certain amount of money, and then after that, the
shelf
take
will happen.
my disability away. Like so, I have to like spend the money. I can't like, save it. I have my cap.
I mean, the plan.
I saw that.
The hope was to get the shelves before Halloween and just kind of have it as part of the Halloween thing, setting up the new shelf. But since I'm planning to do this year as the year of Halloween, I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just do it whenever. So that's that.
Yeah, but you know, people are going to want to see it before Halloween.
Well, they can just get stuffed. They can buy the shelving unit for me and send it to me. How's that? If they want to see it before Halloween.
Like, instead of stressing out getting things done by the end of the month, just do the things and just get them out when they're done.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just.
I would like to point out that Garbage Gamer got the top score in that one too.
Excellent. So anyway, so this this Halloween has kind of been the Halloween of updates. A lot of stuff added to the horror and sci-fi collection, some comic books and Doctor Who stuff as well. And, I mean, nobody seems to be complaining, so cool. Enjoy all the updates. There's more coming.
Yay!
Yeah.
No complaints.
And some of those, damn it, the shelves are out of stock impulse buys should be coming in for next week's SNI, so look forward to a massive pile of pickups for that week. Yeah, and then more update videos after that. I got all those updates caught up, and now they're starting to pile up again already because it's Halloween.
So movies?
Because it's Halloween, and I always go a little crazy around Halloween, as you guys know. So, and there's been a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, we all do. It's kind of like a weakness.
Yeah, Halloween's a big time of year for us.
TV.
It's bigger than Black Friday and bigger than Christmas for
It's
me.
bigger than
personally.
Christmas for me too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway,
So
we have a lot of movies to talk about.
Yeah, and I gotta go to
Oh.
bed.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
good night, Eric. Love you, buddy.
I didn't watch any movies this week.
Bye.
Just some
Please stay safe.
TV show stuff, and then
How
that's
do you do
it.
the heart
So
thing?
yeah.
Alright, there you go.
All
I'm
right.
like,
Bye, Eric, the gamer of
Hmm.
garbage. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining us.
yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yay.
Woohoo.
Bye.
Well, we kind of talked about Dark Shadows earlier, so
I had to use the restroom actually for actually getting to this. It's silly, but
okay.
I can talk
hoping-
about the movies I watched.
Okay.
Without.
all right, go ahead.
Okay.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna
Ready?
try to drag Rosie into watching some movies this weekend because she's not here Halloween weekend. So basically, this
Wait, are
week
you saying you didn't watch any movies this week?
I've been busy. So this week and next week are the only weeks we'll have that we can watch some scary movies together. So I have to make the most of it. And yeah, no, this week I've been playing horror games. It's been all about games this week,
True.
playing and editing. So yeah.
Hey, I found time to watch horror movies, and I was playing
Cool.
Phasmophobia with you.
Wow. I was
So,
trying to be productive,
here.
but you guys kept dragging me into Phasmophobia, so fine, I'll be sociable and play games with
I'm
my
so
friends.
sorry that I made
Fuck.
you enjoy Halloween.
God damn it. Yeah, and those of you on YouTube will be seeing those Phasmophobia playthroughs very, very soon. I'll be slotting them in between the other scary games. Still working on editing them.
So, anyways, the first movie I saw this week was Killer Legends,
Mm-hmm.
which was the
Thank you,
the
Patreon
one that I
sponsor.
meant to watch originally. Last week I meant to watch this. I instead watched Cropsy, which is available on
Okay.
YouTube. It's a documentary about the Cropsy legend. of
Is
the
it-
killer?
Does it mention the
Yeah.
burning?
No,
Really?
not Cropsy. No. But
The movie, The Burning, which was about Cropsy?
no,
Okay.
no, it does not.
Well, what a
No.
crappy documentary.
Anyways, the same guy who did this documentary also did Killer Legends a few years later,
All right.
and it's great. That's the one I was thinking of that has all the stuff about the Halloween legend and the killer with the hook for a hand.
Killer Legends.
Yes, that's what I'm
I
talking
love
about.
that. Great
Mhm.
doc.
And the clown.
Bloody
Killer
Mary.
Clown
Got Bloody Mary.
legend.
Mhm.
That's not in it now.
Oh, right. Where's the Bloody
But-
Mary thing from?
I don't
Just let Stout talk about his movie.
But anyways, it's a great documentary. I've seen it twice now, and it's good because it kind of tells you some of the things about these legends that other documentaries and other fucking like shows you might watch about it would be like, and nobody knows to this day, and they're like, nah, this is a crock of shit. It just is this one guy. That's all.
Yeah, it's like traces like the historical
Yeah.
and beginning points of a lot of those legends, which is cool.
It's like the drugged candy, the
Yeah.
blade in the apple kind of thing.
Yeah. The
How-
poison
Oh, that
candy
all-
thing.
That all came from this one guy who
Nice.
actually did poison his kid on Halloween. And
But it's
that's
his own kid, and it wasn't from.
this
yeah,
one
it's-
guy they called the Candyman.
Yeah,
They
it
actually
wasn't-
called him the Candyman, and that's where the
Oh
fucking
yeah,
came from for the movie.
interesting.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Night, Rosie.
Mwah. Have a wonderful sleep, sweetie. So we were just talking about you. So movies tomorrow?
I leave tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Sunday.
I know, I leave tomorrow.
Oh crap, you're right. God damn it!
It's bullshit, I know. We only get one day together.
When are you leaving, do you know?
No. Oh no.
No.
Mommy just said that
this
she's
is the
picking up Sundays now because
kind of
I'm
nothing
Because of
missing
school.
Mondays
Yeah.
apparently.
That's so sad.
But now we only get one day together, and that's bullshit.
Like one full day.
I agree. That's bullshit.
You
Yes.
don't even
I'm with
get
her.
the
That's
weekend together.
bullshit.
I know. Well,
Like, school can go suck it for a day.
Yeah.
Literally, she should do like 6 hours a day. I'm way ahead than I should be.
I know. Well, I guess we'll see about next week then. 'Cause I'm just thinking, because you're not going to be here for Halloween weekend.
I know, which
What?
is the bullshit.
So if we're going to watch any scary movies, we got to, like, squeeze them in quick.
Or just watch
You
them
could
in
always
November.
ask
It's
Mommy
okay.
if I could come over this Halloween, because I'm not really going trick or treating, and you're the Halloween fanatic.
Well, that's true.
So, Mommy.
Well, I'm going to basically be streaming and drinking all Halloween.
Yo,
so.
Mommy wasn't even. She's like, what's the point of dressing up if you're not going trick or treating? The whole point of Halloween is to get like a cool costume and
Well, yeah,
get candy.
just dress up for fun.
No, the whole point is to watch
Yeah.
horror.
and watch
It's
scary
spookiness.
movies. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, that's...
Yeah.
They want to
Be
show me The
spooky with
Shining,
friends.
but I don't want to watch The Shining.
The Shining's good.
Mm.
I'd watch The Shining. with
I
you.
love The Shining.
I just rewatched it again
good movie.
recently. It's basically
I need
about a
to own
haunted
it.
hotel.
Oh, interesting.
Buy
Yeah.
it.
It drives Jack Nicholson crazy.
It's one of those titles I hope I can find on like Black Friday.
Well, if you
somewhere
want, you
here.
can email Mommy.
Buy it,
asking,
family.
Okay, well, we'll see.
But night.
Night, sweetie. Well, I'm sure I'll talk to her before, she usually calls and we chat every week, so
The Shinin.
we'll see.
The
Okay.
Shinning, yes.
All right,
One of my
have a
favorite
good sleep,
Simpsons
sweetie.
jokes, actually.
Love you.
That's one of my favorite Treehouse of Horrors. Is that the Shinning?
Night. The shinning.
Yes.
It's the shitting.
You don't get sued, boy.
We don't want to get sued. That's right.
Yeah.
What's funny
Shush, you don't
is
get sued, boy.
that's a Warner Brothers owned movie as well, and we all know what sticklers Warner is for copyright. It's almost like they
But
were
it's
making.
also parody.
Well, yeah, but it's almost like they were making the joke about YouTube before YouTube existed.
Yeah.
See,
Copyright trolls have been around since longer than YouTube.
mm-hmm.
So you watched Killer Legends, and was that the only movie you watched? Or I missed the other one. Maybe.
Without you? No, there's a couple more.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, I watched this little-known film, Space Invaders.
Yeah.
You talked about that last week. didn't
Really,
you?
really good. I love this movie so much.
He bought it last week. He watched it this
All right,
week.
what?
I didn't
What's
buy
the-
it last week. I bought
okay.
it a long time ago.
No.
I watched
Okay.
it this week. Yeah.
We were talking about it. Oh, maybe we're talking about Halloween movies or something. You were talking about it just the other week.
You were
Hey.
talking about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I think it's because he bought
I
it.
actually,
He bought it. And he
I
was talking
know
about
that
it.
I only just watched it this week because I
Yeah.
was talking about it in Discord as I was watching it.
Oh.
I just checked, and I talked
Yeah.
about it on the 14th
Oh,
of
yeah.
October.
Oh, I guess it was
No,
just
I'm
your.
not,
It was
I'm not
your.
doubting that.
It was your pickups last week.
Memory's not going okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
gone.
all right. It's fine. It's okay.
Oh, we talked about it during Phasmophobia. That's why.
Maybe.
That's why I'm remembering it. Yeah, no, Nice Man was talking.
Okay.
Confirmed.
Possibly.
After you watched it, we were talking briefly about it, apparently,
Okay.
during Phasmophobia.
But yes, I
Bring
watched it
down
with the commentary. The commentary was fucking fantastic. I loved it so much. I watched some of the special features afterwards, and
Nice.
those are also very good.
That's always interesting, especially when it's a movie you
yes.
adore.
I
It's a
love
favorite
this
of mine.
movie. For those who don't know, I'm sure most people know, but like, it's a
There's
movie
always new
about
viewers.
yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
It's a movie that's very cheesy and was done on like a $2.2 million budget in the 90s, which is way lower even than the fucking TMNT movie. And the fucking animatronic suits that the aliens wear in this fucking movie, the
So cool.
technology they used is very similar to the technology used for the TMNT suits. So
And
it's like
Jurassic Park.
they were doing what TMNT did. I wouldn't
Hmm.
say but better, because it's not better, but
No.
they were doing a very similar thing to what TMNT was doing, and on a much lower budget. It's very effective. And the story is basically that it's Halloween night, and the local radio station is playing Orson Welles' War of the Worlds. And instead of the people, they even make a joke about how there are some like old people living on a farm, and they're talking about how they thought that the the Martians were actually coming when they first heard this on the radio back in the day, right?
Yeah.
And on the porch just talking to each other about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but as that's happening, there are actually Martians in outer space, like trying to figure out where the fucking battle.
So they think it's an actual. So they think it's an actual invasion. It's like, oh shit, we want to be a part of that.
So they rush to Earth.
Okay.
And, chaos ensues, hilarity ensues.
That sounds hilarious. Actually, I love that idea.
Yes.
Confused Martians thinking there's an actual invasion going, and they want to be part of it. So that's why you were saying that I would see kind of where some of the Invader Zim inspiration came from.
Well, that and the one of the main characters, not main characters, but one of the characters is named Spiff.
Okay, Spiff.
And then
Spiff,
there's a little, specifically the one reference that was used in Invader Zim is the little alien robot droid.
Yeah.
That's like following them around that just so happens to have a green glowing eye thing, and it's really cute, and it makes noises that kind of sound like grr, and it's like okay.
There's one other thing I got to point about this. Often misstated that there's a Jack Nicholson impersonator alien. It's actually Christian Slater, not Jack Nicholson.
Nice.
The problem is Christian Slater's always doing Jack Nicholson.
I was gonna say, yeah. If you watch Heathers, he's totally doing a Jack Nicholson in Heathers,
yeah.
And it's hilarious. He does. It's very funny the way he does it.
Spaceman Spiff was from Calvin and Hobbes.
It's also kind of funny because Spaceman Spiff. That's right. Yeah. I was gonna say destroy all humans. The main character Crypto in that is very Jack Nicholson like, and then of course your commander.
They have a character named Crypto in this.
And then of course your commander is voiced by what's his face, who does the voice of Zim. So it's like an amalgamation of Spaced Invaders and Zim.
Yeah. Another thing I think personally they did borrow from this Invader Zim at least is the way that the Martians, who are like the soldier Martians, so to speak, the way that they are treated by their uppers, so to speak, as if they are just lower class scum that don't matter at all. Fuck you, I'll kill you for any reason I want to. Yeah, that's in this.
Excellent.
So yeah. Then the last one.
Oh my God, Vegas! Fuck off! Fuck off! Thank you. Okay.
Oh goddamn! Yeah.
I'm just trying to close it,
Fucking pop up.
like sneakily in the background, and it's like, would you like to take a survey? I already took the damn survey. Bring back GPU support for Vegas Pro 14. Thank you very much. That's all I care about.
This is the last one I watched by myself.
Still haven't upgraded because of that.
The Omen. Very nice.
I hadn't seen this one yet, and I really enjoyed it. Clearly, they're going after what I was saying was a Exorcist vibe, because Exorcist came out 3 years earlier.
Yes. It's a bit of a
that
cash
was
in.
the only thing that they were trying to cash in on there. But they also just did their own thing with this, and it worked really well, and I enjoyed it, and it was creepy and fucked up, and yeah.
Fucking hell, is that set out of print now too?
What?
No?
Well, it's going. Usually goes for $66 on Amazon CA. Currently only available from third-party sellers. Lowest price $92.
That'll change. Because I've seen it just like in the past week or so.
It came out literally 1 year ago, last Halloween. It was one of the big sets that came out last Halloween. That and The Fly, I think, both came out around the same time.
I still haven't got either of those yet.
I'll throw it in my cart and I'll keep an eye on it.
Though, it's just out of
Same with
stock.
The Fly. Same with The Fly.
I might just be waiting for a reprint. That's all.
Going for collector's prices.
Yeah,
Well, that's
waiting for
funny
a reprint.
because The Fly here in the United States, the Fly collection, is currently on sale on Amazon for $40.
Really?
What?
Maybe I'll get it from there then.
By the way, use Sean's Amazon Blacksmith if you want that.
Yes, please do. I
Another great
really
Scream Factory
could
set
use
that's
the
on
help
sale
with the
on
Amazon purchases, especially with all the shit going out of print or being hard to
Another
find.
great set on Amazon from Scream Factory that's
Mhm.
also on sale right now is the Critters anthology, which is only $30.
I
Wow.
have that.
That's
I
the one
paid
I don't
40
care
for it.
about.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway,
Never.
It
Was
looks
never.
like the flies out of print, or out of stock, I should say.
Yeah.
Well, no,
that,
it's-
that one's about 8. It normally also goes for 66. It's about 80.
I bet you it's sold out, and they're just waiting
Yeah.
for a
It's
restock.
about 80
That's all.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
about,
75 in US. Yeah.
How about It's Alive? It's Alive is $30 on Amazon US.
It's been like that for a while. I need to get that
That's
one
a
too.
possibility. Well,
I've never
that's
seen those
okay.
movies. So.
I'm
oh,
neither have I.
that's good. Bruce
I'm
Willis
just
great.
happy I got the Wreck collection. That was like a big one I didn't want to miss out on. So, yeah. Love me some Wreck. Candyman. Candyman's gone up to $15. Still really cheap for collector's edition.
Yep.
So,
That's a good. That's what they should be. No, that's not. They should be $20. I'm gonna be honest with you. But $30, $25.
20
$30 is crazy.
20 is reasonable. 20. Well, 20. I'd say 25 is reasonable.
Like $30 is starting to go like, what are you giving me here? Because I could pay $27.
Those are
fucking
30,
Criterion release.
typically between 32 to 42 in Canada.
At some point, I'm gonna just give in and fucking get Creep Show. But like, I keep waiting and hoping it'll go down a little bit in price.
I just gave him.
I gave in on that because I didn't want to miss it.
I tapped out.
That
Fuck
one,
it.
that one looked like one that would potentially go out of print quickly, so I grabbed it.
The UK release is was not good. I'm like, I'm gonna find get this one. All right.
Oh, really? I still do need the Arrow edition of Creep Show 2, though.
I got that. That's good.
Yeah, no limited edition on that for me. It would just be the regular
Anyways,
edition, but still.
that's all I watched by myself this week.
Okay, cool.
On
Well, that's
disc-
some good stuff. I really
I
want
don't
to...
believe there's any on disc content difference, by the way.
No, you've definitely sold. You guys have definitely sold me on Space Invaders, though. I really want to get that. I've never seen it.
Oh,
But
dude.
It sounds like
dude.
sounds like a lot of fun.
Christian Slater Alien's my favorite. I don't remember their names. It's been years since I saw it.
Yeah.
And all the other aliens have their own references to other
Yes.
characters. Like, I think one is based off Cagney. And
Okay.
I think so, yeah.
Nice.
It's been a while. Like,
Nice.
I haven't seen it since, at least they air on TV all the time. And then my roommates watched it one year, and we also got super sloshed on fucking bathtub gin or whatever what the fuck they made. Called it Purple Jesus or some shit. I got so drunk that I stumbled back to my room, and on the way I fell onto my hero clicks, the little superhero figurines.
Yeah.
And then like when I got up, I was fine. It was just kind of like a little tumble. I went to bed. I woke up, and fucking Wolverine was still embedded in my arm when I woke up. So I was really fucking drunk. But yeah, so last time I saw it was like 10 years ago.
Excellent.
And for no 12, 13, 14, oh god, I'm getting old. 14 years ago. Gotta go back to college.
Mhm.
And Stout here, for the entirety of our friendship, every fucking year on Halloween, watches it, and I've seen it a few times with him, but this was years ago, and it's been years. So I'm like, I need next year, I guess.
Yeah. There will always be another Halloween.
Yep.
Even if trick-or-treating
Okay.
is banned forever.
no, it's not.
No more
So what I watched
trick-or-treating.
alone, me and Stoudman watched no movies together. We watched Bly Manor, but
Oh,
what I watched
right. That was
alone-
a big thing, yeah.
I watched 5 movies by myself this week.
Mhm.
Well, not really by myself, 2 of them. All right, I watched Shark Night 3D. No, sorry, Ghoulies 2. Well, sorry, reading the wrong line.
Okay.
My Twitter, that's the one from last week.
Okay.
My Twitter followers chose. I was like, I couldn't pick a movie, so I said, what should I watch? I just took a photo of my eyeballs and my entire fucking collection behind me. Some people threw some things out. I put them in a list. Like, what do you want? What should I watch? There was a vote. Ghoulies 2 won by unanimous vote of like there was like 10-0 or some
Wow.
shit.
The one
Yeah,
where
Ghoulies Army showed up.
the one where there actually is one coming out of a toilet.
That's Ghoulies 3 actually.
Is it good? Really? After all
Pretty sure
that
it's
marketing
Ghoulies 3.
and posters, it didn't even
Yeah, I'm
happen
pretty sure
until the
it's
third
Ghoulies 3.
one?
Yeah.
Probably because people were saying, "Where the hell's the one coming out of the toilet?"
No, but it's one. This number 2 is the one to watch. I hate number 1. It's so boring.
Really?
Like I really do not like boring. I got the 101 Films release because I don't have the ability to spend $59 for fucking 1 and 2 on Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
You can suck my girl dick. That's insane.
Yeah.
Those movies are not that good. Like I like those movies a lot, but they're not $60 good unless you give me the whole set. You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was my first revisit in probably 6 years, 5 years.
Wow.
Someone gifted it to me. Some of my viewers years ago when I was still doing like YouTube videos gifted it to me, and I had just watched it.
Oh,
So it was like 2015 or something.
there you go.
Like when the Scream Factory release came out. So cause they sent me that one because they bought the Scream Factory, and I don't care for the first one, and I already had number 3 from that DVD set. Now I have the 2 I want, 2 and 3. 1 and 4 I could do without. Anyway.
There you go. I know there
Then
was
with
4.
my friend, Megan, Meghan, I watched Slugs, 1988, which is a Spanish film, which means it was not done with sync sound.
Right.
And like 3 seconds of the movie, I was like, that is some bad ADR. Twitter, or go to Google. Oh, it's from Spain. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what's happening here.
So it's not
All right.
supposed to match because it
So
can't.
have you seen Slugs? Have either of you seen Slugs?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
The cover art for it from Arrow that
Well described.
Do you own it, Sean?
No.
I think, I'm being real honest here, I think that needs to be our next group viewing.
Really? Good one, eh?
Yes.
Fun?
Fun for different reasons.
Well, yeah. I'm assuming it's
there's a
not as
lot of-
well written as the Vampire Motorcycle one.
No, there is a lot of, I can't believe that just happened moments. It feels like it's all right, me and my friend were watching it, and me and Megan were watching it, and I was like, this feels like a side movie in the fucking Final Destination series. Because one little thing will escalate, and then there's an explosion.
Interesting.
Trust me. It's fucking absurd. It's a little gross, but it's really absurd. Because there's a lot of really gross, like, squelching noises and, like, floors covered in leeches.
Of course.
Slugs, I mean.
Squishy sounds.
Yeah, you know, so it's going to be a little triggery for some people. I think it might be on Amazon Prime. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That means Stout have the Blu-ray, so. I would probably just watch it on Prime.
I don't have the Blu-ray.
Oh, I thought you did. Sorry.
I just know the cover art from it.
Then, me and my other friend, Megan, Meagan, we watched this movie, the Shudder exclusive La Llorona in 2020.
Oh, La Llorona. Yeah. The Curse
La
of La
Llorona.
Llorona.
Yeah, thank you.
The Curse of La Llorona. Yeah.
Yes, this Stoudman. You need a movie to watch without me? Pronto, stat, double stat, super double stat. On top of your stack, you need to watch this fucking movie. This movie is your fucking jam. There's political all over this shit.
Ah, maybe that's why
It's
people didn't like it.
It's a political drama horror film, and it's really fucking good.
Sold.
Not a good date movie. Not first good date movie because we were stoned out of our gourds and babbling. But
where the hell's the Blu-ray of the Tremors 7 movie collection, please and thank you? I only see it on DVD.
I know they're the 6 movie collection.
Yeah, I want
finally...
the 7 movie collection.
I know they're gonna keep doing that, you know. I think that's how the Fast and Furious movies do it, like fuckers.
Fuck's sake. So am I gonna have to get the 6 movie collection and then the 7th one individually? Is that how this is gonna have to work?
I've been doing this since the Attack Pack.
The 5 movie one.
The 4 movie.
4 movie one. No, that's the 4 movie.
5 and 6 I have separate. Yeah. But you know what? If Scream Factory started releasing them, or someone else started releasing them in collector's editions, they're fucking damn
Arrow,
right. I'll be on the pre-order.
Arrow has a collector's edition.
I have
the first
it pre-ordered.
One. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely eyeballing that. That looks amazing.
Goddamn right, pre-order that.
December. Yeah, I can pre-order that. That's far enough away.
Going for $36. I don't care. I'm going for it.
55 Canadian.
Yeah, but it's a limited edition with the book and
the
poster and shit. And the hard box, beautiful hard box. I love their hard boxes.
Yeah, their hard
boxes. They do the best hard
sexy.
boxes.
Their hard boxes are
the only
sexy.
people who do hard boxes sexier are Vinegar Syndrome, but they're way more limited. And they're all different, and there's no uniformity, so it's a different feel.
Yeah.
But I like that all the Arrow ones except for like 2
Yeah.
have been in this beautiful 3, except for 3 have been in this beautiful hard boxes.
Yeah.
Right,
That's
poor
good.
Brighter Reanimator. Deserves so much better.
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna pre-order that one right now. Don't want to miss out on that. All right, it's far enough away. I'm very
does well.
selective with the Arrow sets just because they're so freaking expensive here.
Right?
But I love them.
But like Tremors is one of my absolute favorite movies. I literally watched Tremors every day for months on end at some point in high school.
Tremors is
No,
great.
detective.
I've seen the first one many, many times. I just never seen the sequels.
I can practically recite the fucking script, you know? Like, I've literally seen it 200 times easily. I mean, easily.
Nice. Well, it's a good movie. It's good stuff.
And so I want them now to do Tremors 2 and Tremors 3 and Tremors 4, 5. Just keep going. Just keep giving me hard boxes.
Yeah. Hard boxes
Every month
of all
from
of
that
them.
here on out. Yeah.
Monthly
I'll
hard
line them on my
boxes.
fucking wall.
Yeah. Monthly hard boxes from Arrow. Every single one.
You give me a hard box of the last 3. I'm okay with that. I'll accept that. The last 4. But that'd be a nice box.
Okay. Pre-ordered. Done.
Alright.
Now I
Right.
just wait and see if there's going to be a 7-movie set. If not, well,
So then,
fuck.
it's 2020. Oh god, La Llorona.
La 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 la
It's
la
about
la
this,
la 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 la.
This general who's on trial for war crimes, and he keeps hearing this weeping woman. And that's all I want. I don't want to spoil
I
a
was gonna
goddamn
say,
thing. For
don't
you.
say too much because I want to go in
That's
as
it, that's the
cold as
premise.
possible. Yeah.
That's it. That's the entire premise.
Yeah.
Don't read the description on
Go
Shutter.
in
It's spoiler.
cold.
Just a heads up. Just go right in. Don't read the text on Shutter.
Yeah, just go in. And this
Next,
is the one that's part of the Conjuring universe, right? Just to
No.
clarify. Oh, it's not.
No. Mm-mm.
This is a different one. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Curse
You
of
need to
Llorona.
specify
No.
that. You need to specify because there's a bunch of adaptations
said-
of that story.
I said this is the 2020 Shutter exclusive. I already said that.
Oh,
You weren't paying attention.
I thought you said 2017.
2020
All right.
Shutter exclusive.
Okay.
You weren't paying attention.
No, I heard you say 2017 at one point. You mentioned it in some capacity.
Nope, she didn't.
You might
Go
have
back and
said
check.
this is not to be confused with the 2017
Nope.
movie, and I
I
just
did not
heard.
say anything.
Well, you must have made some distinction because I clearly heard 2017 somewhere in
All
your
I said,
words.
the 2019 Shutter exclusive. I never.
And
Sorry,
you
Okay, 2019. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shutter exclusive.
All right, great. But you need to further clarify because everybody knows the other one. So
I've got my ratings. Ghoulies 2 is 3 out of 5.
yeah.
And Slugs is 3 out of 5.
Hmm.
La Llorona 2020 is 3.5 out of 5. Sorry, my eyes went cross there a second. Next, I watched Fright Night, my very first live stream watch party, which I'm going to start doing.
Hmm.
And so everyone tells me they want to hear me talk about horror movies. Fine, we're going to talk about horror movies. Come watch some horror movies with me, motherfuckers. Yeah, everyone's always telling me, oh, Skinslip, oh, Skinslip. I'd watch a horror movie. I'd watch a horror movie with you. Put up and shut up and show up to my fucking streams Saturdays, noon Pacific time. That's 3 Eastern. And what fucking middle of the night Europe. Sorry.
To be fair, she watches horror movies all the friggin' time. There's Psychotronic Coast to Coast, and then there's the monthly movie marathons that she does with
Which
her
I haven't
friend
been doing.
Alex.
I haven't
And
been doing those either.
yeah, well, anyway,
Pandemics can make things rough, that's all.
you do them
Yeah.
frequently, is my point. So,
Yeah.
you know, there's if that's what you
I probably
wanna
do about
see, then go.
8 marathons a year with my
Yeah.
friend Alex. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
it's like one.
He works
roughly
like he
one a
actually
month.
works to keep the roof over his head, so I get it. He has to keep rescheduling and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, I watched Fright Night. 4 out of 5 stars. Come on.
The original.
I do have to. The original, 1985 Fright Night. This is only the second time I ever saw this. The last time I saw this was with Justin in 2014. Project Flix. I didn't even log movies back then.
Yeah.
I was just keeping movies on lists back then, so I had to go back and retroactively log it for literally the same fucking day I watched it today
Wow.
or whatever. So we did a double header. We watched Fright Night, 4 out of 5 star movie. Lord of Illusions, 4 out of 5 star movie. Man, I was stoned to the fucking gills. And every fucking shot, I'm like, I want that on my wall. I want that on my wall. Like, I was just like, oh my fucking god. You guys missed it all. I had, anywhere between like 3 and 8 people on my stream, but it wasn't consistent. I know a lot of you motherfuckers keep telling me you want to watch movies with me. Well, come on. Watch movies with me.
Yeah.
I don't know
Very
we're watching
good.
next week. It's going to be a watch party. Just get your Amazon Prime ass in here. I'll fucking start streaming shit to you. Sometimes I can watch some real duds because I'm just going to start picking movies at some point.
Yep.
This looks like shit. Boom.
There you go.
So there
Have
you
you
go. That's what I watched.
The
Okay.
Fright Night remake here.
What?
Have you seen the Fright Night remake?
No, I haven't seen any other one. Just the first one. That's it.
Yeah,
Well, I know what we're watching
I don't
tomorrow.
even know if I ever saw the.
Where is it?
Oh, you don't have it? Never mind.
No. I don't even have the first one. I don't
I-
own any of them.
I don't
Sorry.
know if I've even seen the original sequel. I know I saw the first one quite a few times, but I don't remember if I saw the sequel.
And the
I
Stoudman.
have not
We wa-
seen the remake or the direct-to-video sequel to the remake.
We
I like-
watched Haunted in Bly Manor.
Yeah.
Do you have some thoughts about that fine show?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was good.
Now this one
It
is
was-
based.
People who did The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less spooky than Haunting of Hill House,
Mm-hmm.
but it's because it's like more of a slow burn.
It's a different kind of ghost story.
Well, it's
Yeah.
based on so people know. It's based on Henry James' The Turn of the Screw,
Yeah.
which the whole point of that is the slow, deliberate ratcheting up of tension. That's literally what he made what the title means, is turning the screw as it gets more and more tense, as it builds, as it grows. So
It works really well, let me
Yeah.
tell you.
there's been quite a few adaptations of that story over the years, and I've seen my favorite one is The Innocents from the 50s with Deborah Kerr, which is fantastic. Beautiful
On a
cinema.
Criterion. Let me look that
Beautiful
up.
black and white cinematography in that. Yeah, I have the Criterion of that. And
Currently out of stock. Fucking.
so I've been curious to see
Prime Day
how
shit.
this one is taking that story, which is a fairly short story, and expanding it into a full season.
It's very
miniseries.
gay, and I love it.
Well,
It is. It's actually
I
very
think-
gay.
Yeah. Okay.
the thing is that, what I was going to say about it being an adaptation of The Turn of the Screw is it really is. It starts out that way,
Mhm.
and it becomes its own thing
Yeah.
based on the platform of Turn of the Screw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's is to it. It's the platform on which
Yeah.
an entire fucking world is created.
Oh yeah, well that was the same thing with the Haunting of Hill House. Was the original
Yeah.
story was actually
Yeah.
quite a small scale story, but they made this like big
Yeah.
multi-generation saga out of it, and of this family
And that's
and
very
their
much what
story,
they did
the story of
with
this family.
too. So it really is
I
like
guess one generation, but
we could say
two
this one
time
isn't
periods.
as spooky as Haunting of Hill House. It's like it's very much the same kind of
Yeah.
show because
hmm
it does the same thing. It's using the original story as a framework
hmm
for an entire world to be built upon.
Yeah.
It's very good. I really enjoyed it, and I think like some horror fans,
A lot of horror
I
fans are
don't-
enjoying it.
I don't want to say like you're not a real horror fan.
No,
either.
you're not. Don't say that. It's not
But
how it
I'm
works.
just saying like
But you're not a real horror fan.
No.
there are some horror fans who really they only like the stuff that's like
Yeah.
pure like slasher.
Well, they like
fucking-
gore. They're gore.
There are different
hounds.
kinds of horror fans.
Yeah,
and
they're
it's
gore
okay.
hounds rather than.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if that's your jam, then this isn't going to do it for
No.
you at all.
Exactly.
No.
This is
Yeah.
more of a Crimson Peak kind of a story. This-
Yeah.
Very much. If you loved
Which-
Crimson
which
Peak,
really
you're
interests
going to
me.
be all over this.
Um,
100%.
Yeah, and Mike Flanagan is a director, writer, producer, creator that I really like. He did Haunting of Hill House. He did Haunting of Bly Manor, and he did Doctor Sleep, which was amazing. So,
I haven't seen it yet.
yeah, it's very good.
Who is that on Prime?
No,
Might
HBO
be.
Max.
However, you want to make sure you see the director's cut. It's like significantly more than the theatrical cut. It's almost like an hour longer, and does not feel like it.
I don't like saying real this or real that. I mean,
it's a different type of like if you're the put it this way, if you are the type of horror fan that prefers this type of horror, like gore or whatever, you probably won't like this, because this is the more kind of slow, atmospheric, slow burn horror.
It's atmospheric, spoopy.
I like all of them.
Not a lot of jump scares.
I mean, I like all of them.
Gore.
But some people like a specific type of horror. Yeah. So, like I remember when I did my first experience, I guess, with gatekeeping was about 10 years back, when I did an overview of my horror collection, my DVD Blu-ray collection. And I have some stuff in there that kind of rides the line of the genre. Some would say that it's more thriller than horror, but there are aspects of it that I consider more horror than thriller, or both. But I don't really have a thriller section, so I put it in with horror. And this guy was like, there's barely any horror in this horror collection. Like, where's this and this? And it named off all this obscure Italian Splatterfest stuff that I'd never heard of. And I'm like, I don't know. This is what I like, And he's like, this is. And then this was back when you could look at someone's profile page and it would show you videos they'd commented on recently, and you could go and read their comments and watch that video. So I went to his profile page, and then he says, "No, this is some good horror," and I went and looked, and it was, someone's collection was like all Splatterfest stuff, and it's like, okay, that's what you like. But he left his comment, and so I, just kind of defended my collection and my reasoning for having certain things in there, and he was like, well, just wait until I start doing videos, then I'll show you what some real horror is. And then my response was, you know what? I don't give a shit. Your opinion means nothing to me. This is my collection. This is what I consider horror. I enjoy these movies. Go away. And then I just blocked his ass. His gatekeeping bullshit ass.
If you go back to early episodes and we used to be a little gatekeeper. We were just trying to be like, we were working out our way of, we were trying to figure out we were still like learning how to properly throw out our opinions.
There are some things where if someone completely fundamentally misunderstands what a franchise or something is about and calls themselves a fan, I'm like, no, you're actually not, because you completely missed the point of what that's even about. Like the guy who did Thundercats Roar! He is not a Thundercats fan. Fuck that guy and his man bun. Anyway, carrying on.
People take what they want from art, As an artist, you have to deal with that. It's a part of the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole documentary about the guy who did the Pepe art, right? The Pepe Frog thing, and that whole situation.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what it's about. That, as an artist, he never intended that to be like a hate symbol thing, but it got co-opted without his permission.
Is it a hate symbol? I feel like we already
it has
talked
been
about
registered
this.
as a hate one, technically. But it's kind of like,
I kind of feel like it's been used in a more, like, less political way. It's more just a reaction thing. Bit of silliness, not to be taken seriously.
Which, yes, it's frequently used in racist memes. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. Yeah, I know. That's why there's a whole series of people who think it's only for racist stuff. Like, but I mean, all about context in this case.
Context
anyway,
is key.
So my thoughts on Haunting of Bly Manor is, through the last episode, I was literally sobbing the whole time. You can just ask Stoudman. I was just crying the whole fucking time.
Wow.
It gets very, very emotional.
It's very emotional. It's very close to home for me in a lot of ways. I'm a very gay girl who likes girls, so it's a bit, and then like just the things and I was a wreck. I mean, I'm on estrogen, so my emotions are like cranked up a bit.
Yeah.
That's what it does when it's like when I'm kind of going through a second puberty, right? So it's like, oh boy, I cried myself to fucking sleep over that show. It was so powerful. I loved it so much, but oh my god, I was also so upset by it.
More
what?
Worm Disease said, so it's just as emotional as Hill House. No.
1,000% more.
Times more emotional than Hill House.
It's.
I'm telling you right now, watching the last few episodes of this show with Skinslip was like watching a really hardcore romantic romance film with a woman who is really, really susceptible to crying at like
I'm
slightly
sorry.
scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
And this wasn't slightly emotional stuff. I'm just saying.
I just
Just
care.
blubbering, losing it, snot.
Yes,
I was full
Tears
sobbing.
Tears everywhere.
Going, no!
because it was like, oh my God, what are you doing? You are destroying Skinslip right now. Stop.
If you are easily upset and put into like a depressive state by things that talk about mental health, this is your trigger warning.
Mm.
Okay, your content warning is it talks heavily about depression, PTSD, anxiety, mental disorders of all sorts.
Excellent.
It gets real rough at times, in good ways, but not everyone's capable of handling it. So just be aware.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that. If you don't like, just trust me. If you get depressed easily from art, you just got to be careful. Protect yourselves. Take it in stride, one episode at a time. Ooh, man. And I told Stoudman, if we had started this at like a noon on a Sunday, we would watch the whole fucking thing in one go. Straight through. And I would have been destroyed.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
So probably good you paced it out a little bit.
Yes, I'm definitely buying this one on Blu-ray. I want to get the other one too, but it's out. I just haven't gotten it. I'm gonna make this a priority if it comes out. This one was so close to home.
It's got some additional footage put back in apparently too, so it's like an extended edition.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I also just want to go frame by frame so I can catch ghosts. So
And that too. Yeah.
And I know for a fact early on we caught a few hidden ghosts, but like I know for a fact that by the end I was just blubbering and could not catch a ghost if I tried.
Wait a minute, what the fuck was that? We saw something in the shadows, like, what the fuck was that? And by the end of it, you're like, oh, that's what that was.
See, and now you're an expert at catching ghosts because we've been playing so much Phasmophobia.
I know, right?
I'm an expert in dying on that game.
That's true.
Yes.
I'm an expert in standing outside the house and telling you guys what to do.
I'm just gonna watch from the van and let you know when you're about to go insane. Okay, thanks.
No joke. The last mission, I just stood out the front door and was like, "No, I'm not coming inside."
Well, that was because
oh
the
my
ghost.
God, there's a ghost.
That was
because
the ghost. Well, that was because the ghost kept manifesting in the front hallway, so we didn't have to go too deep into the house. It was like just right there.
Because his randomized spot was 5 feet in front of the door. So I'm just standing right here. I'm good.
We got lucky. So we just occasionally one of us would run in, take some readings, run out again.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And I think that
Blind Manor was 6 out of 5 stars.
We managed
to
fucking good. Survive till the end.
Comes with the highest recommendations. There's child endangerment, but it's all for good of the story.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's a rough ride, but it's worth it. It's a good rough ride.
Oh, yeah. Rough ride.
That's all we watched this week. What did you watch this week, Sean?
I watched Dark Shadows on Thursday with everybody, and we had fun with that.
You did. I watched most of that.
We saw some ghosts in that, too, which apparently Skinslip missed. But that's okay. There will be more ghosts and more supernatural goings-on that I'm sure you won't miss. But
and that's all you watched?
My favorite part of this scenario right now is you say that, and then they'll watch me miss all the supernatural shit, only come here for the emotional bits.
Yeah.
Because something keeps interrupting me from now.
Exactly.
Anyway.
There hasn't been a lot of supernatural stuff yet. They're still kind of leaving it vague and mysterious. So there will be some, but to be fair, that makes it more momentous when there is something, because it just like everything's just kind of serious. Burke dealing with his plan for revenge, David being a psycho child, Roger being an asshole, and then suddenly ghosts. It's like, what the fuck? It just like comes out of left field and it like throws you for a loop, and it just makes it that much more of an occasion when it happens.
And we were talking about like the storylines. I just kind of glimpsed at like the different storylines. I didn't want to read the details.
No, obviously.
I didn't even read titles. I was just literally just looking at the length. Some of those are like 200 episodes long. Some of those storylines. It's like, they are real slow burns.
Yes.
No joke.
But they're very complex and like multi-layered, and storylines interweave with other storylines and stuff. So I mean, if you have the patience for it, it's definitely rewarding, because when it gets to the payoffs, they're big payoffs, and it's a lot of fun. So, yeah,
It's not the kind of show I'd watch by myself, but I'd love watching it with my friends.
it's great
Like-
watching with friends.
Maybe hey, I was gonna say earlier, can we maybe like push for like a Doctor Who night next month,
Possibly
next November?
Yeah.
In
I don't
November,
see why
you know?
not. Yeah. Well, yeah.
I'd like
Actually,
I'd
November
like
would
to
be
watch another story or something.
November would be great, because that's the anniversary month for Doctor Who. So perfect. We can do that.
Mainly, I'm asking Justin because he's the one
Yes.
who works for a living. So
We only have 12 stories to go for the classic series. So
no, I really want to get to that so we can also revisit some of the stories plus the reconstructions that we need
and
to
the
watch.
animated ones and stuff. And
Yeah, some new
well,
special features.
we were talking about doing the Peter Cushing movies as a double bill with the William Hartnell stories that they are based on.
Did you buy those?
Maybe.
Because maybe me and Stoudman bought them.
Maybe.
So I think we may all have them very soon.
I had to wait a little bit because they were
very
not
soon-ish.
in stock at Amazon.ca, except from third-party sellers. But then Amazon got them in, so I was like, maybe I bought them, maybe I didn't. I guess you'll have to wait and see.
That's a yes.
All right, I bought them. I'm waiting for them to come in. They should come in this week,
Okay.
hopefully.
We'll be
We're
waiting a
also-
little while, so don't worry. We're not gonna. I probably won't have them by November because
The idea is I wanted to
work,
get them to
yeah.
kind of pair up with the 2 animated ones I got recently, and then do another Doctor Who update video, which will be like a 60s Doctor Who update. So, yeah. You're watching the 2006 The Omen. I have not seen that one. I've only seen the original trilogy and the 4th one, the TV movie one.
I've only seen the original movie.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
so you watched Did you watch anything other than Doctor Shadows? Yeah. I did.
Yes, I also just yesterday, I was just kind of looking around the streaming services, and I was like, oh yeah, this show. So I watched the first episode and a half of Ratched, which is the origin story of Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and stars Sarah Paulson, who most people might recognize from American Horror Story. Or sorry, Paulson.
Yes.
Sorry, not Paulson. Paulson. But she's a wonderful
Yeah.
actress, and honestly, she is so damn good in this show. Like, holy shit. So yeah, I'm really liking it so far. It's short season, only 10 episodes, so I'm gonna watch probably the rest
Got
of it.
renewed already, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah, it's been very well reviewed. But yeah, I definitely like what I've seen so far. Her character is so good and so intense and so scheming and plotting. It's just really good stuff. So, looking forward to watching more. It's also very, I'd say it's borderline horror, so kind of appropriate for Halloween. Because there's some very horrible things that go on in that mental institution. It takes place in the 40s when frontal lobotomies were all the rage. And
Yeah, there's a movie called Shock Treatment about that by Samuel Fuller.
yeah, and yeah,
50s.
it starts off with what sort of kicks the whole thing into motion is a very, very brutal mass murder. And then part of it is about the serial killer being brought in, or this murderer basically being brought in to this mental institution, and how they deal with them, and how that intertwines with Mildred Radgett's story as well. So
when
very
Samuel
good.
Fuller was a newspaperman, he went undercover into a mental institution to see how it was, and then he came out, and years later he became a screenwriter, wrote the movie, and then he became a director, and then directed the movie.
Oh, okay.
And that movie got released by the Criterion Collection.
Yeah.
Called Shock Treatment. A very good movie, but
Yes, Legally Blonde Gamer. The Town of Light was very much in the same sort of area, except
Town of Light.
it was more just about the institutions themselves through the
never
fiction.
heard of it.
It was the game I played last year.
I don't think I saw that.
Okay.
One.
Anyway, it was one
Oh,
that took place in a mental institution. It was about a girl who was kind of going back into her past, and
Oh, that's
it
cool.
very
I missed that.
it was very surreal, very disturbing, and it showed just some of the horrible things that went on back then. But there's a lot of similar subject matter in the Ratched series as well. with lobotomies and how lesbianism was seen as a mental condition and not just a sexual preference. How daydreaming was seen as a mental condition. How memory loss was seen as, a mental condition. All of which can be cured with frontal lobotomies. Yeah.
And electroshock therapy.
And electroshock therapy. We're just going to keep shocking you until you're not crazy anymore. So just stop. Stop being crazy. Yeah. But yeah, it's very good. It's very good. And seeing how they've intertwined the character of Nurse Ratched into this, whose career is just starting, is really fascinating, especially knowing kind of where that character ends up. If you've seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, it's really interesting to see. Yeah, I love One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, by the way, which is why I was so interested to see this, because that's been one of my all-time favorite, classy movies, I guess you could say, or like good movies.
Criterion quality.
Why doesn't that have a criterion yet for that
Warner
matter?
Brothers.
Because it's Warner Brothers, of course. For fuck's sake. Anyway, I do have the digibook of it and the old Laserdisc edition, which includes the full script. Very nice edition. But
being a butt.
Yeah,
God.
I'm probably gonna end up watching the movie again. Actually, once I finish watching Ratched, I'm gonna probably watch One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest again. I love it. So
that makes sense.
Yeah. But but yeah, so they're kind of doing. I guess it's kind of like what they did with Bates Motel. How they kind of go back and show the origin story of the character, and
Still felt like emotional abuse. Fuck.
So what? Bates Motel. Yeah,
Yes.
Bates Motel. I only saw the first season. I need to see the rest of it, but I loved the first season. I thought it was just brilliant. But
yeah, first season was really good, actually.
Yeah. Huh? What? Stoud? Muttering? Oh, okay. Anyway.
I was about to eat that fucking egg roll, and I was like, "That's too hot." Never mind.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
This cat will be 7 years old on Halloween, by the way.
So that's what I watched this week, and then other than that, I've just been playing scary games. Finished playing Downfall, which is the sequel to The Cat Lady, so that will be going up right after Doki Doki Literature Club. Actually, it's already uploaded and ready to go. Also played Conarium, which was based on In the Mountain of Madness, I think it was, by H.P. Lovecraft. Which takes place a little bit after the story, apparently. So it's about the team that sort of went to research these ancient temples and stuff and what happened to them. And you're a member of that team trying to find what happened to everybody else. It was very good, very creepy. It was very story-driven. There wasn't like a lot of actual peril in it. It was more about the atmosphere and the creepiness of it and the story. And I really liked it. I thought it was very well done. Some of the graphics are just gorgeous. Like some of the designs they did for the old gods and the statues and these old temples and stuff were really, really cool. And it had an incredibly trippy ending that apparently is only one of several endings. So I might revisit that one at some point. And then I also played Dark. That's DARQ, which was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I think you saw some of that one. Yeah, it was
I did a little, yeah.
Beautiful art design. It's all kind of black and white shades of gray.
It's really nice, actually. Yeah, I watched a good chunk of that, actually.
Really nice art design. It's all puzzle based. You're basically about this little boy who is able to leave his body when he sleeps, and he goes into the dream world, and then he's fighting like demons from his mind in the dream world and having to navigate through all these weird dream environments. And it's very cool. It's really quite clever. There's a DLC level that I haven't played yet that has another chapter of the story. DLC is free, by the way. The game itself is pretty cheap, too. It's only like $10, $15, I think. The game is pretty short, too. It's about 3 hours, and that includes all my mistakes and messing up on the puzzles. There's some genuinely chilling moments in it, some very scary bits, and the puzzles were just devious enough. So it was just kind of fun, but with just enough frustration to keep you trying to get
That's a stream where I said like 6 things in chat, and then I was just so baked in my gore, just laying here, my chair wheel back like farther than this, and just watching.
There is another DLC level coming out sometime soon. I don't know when the release date is on that, but it will also be free apparently. But yeah, really nice. It almost felt like I got a bit of an Edward Gorey vibe from the visual design, but rendered in 3D, like it's a full 3D world. So it's kind of like that type of character and environment brought to life. It was very, very cool. What else? Did I play anything else? And when we played and Skinslip, Stoudman, and I have been playing Phasmophobia, occasionally joined by Legally Blind Gamer. Basically just getting the wits scared out of us, going through creepy houses trying to detect ghosts.
Definitely getting the wits scared out of me.
You'll be seeing all of our attempts at that chopped up into nice little episodes. It kind of interspersed in between the other stuff
hilarious moments
whenever I get around to editing them. So
two of the most hilarious moments in streaming history
yes.
in a single fucking episode.
Yes.
Oh.
There was some pretty funny stuff in there, and yeah, the first episode will definitely be titled something like Stumbling Around in the Dark, because that's what we did a lot of until we kind of figured out what we were doing. We're just stumbling around being terrified.
We didn't realize it like reduced your sanity, so we're just like, fuck the lights, we're just gonna run around. No, that's not what you want to do. You actually want to turn the lights on.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, so that was a lot of fun. So that's mainly what I've been doing this week, is just kind of doing games and watching a little bit of TV by myself or with everybody, and then editing. Just doing a lot of editing this week. So yeah. Good times. Then, of course, we had our marathon on Friday, which was fun. Got our ass kicked a lot. Oh, I also played Vampire. I knew there was another one. The new one, Vampire, Vampyr, the relatively new one. It's kind of an RPG based one where you play a vampire who's trying to find the one that made you and figure out what's going on, and there's a lot of mystery and intrigue. It takes place during the time of the Spanish flu, 1918.
Very topical.
Right after the war. The main character used to be a doctor in the war, and he kind of gets recruited by a doctor at a hospital who is aware of the existence of vampires, knows that he's a vampire, but he is allied with certain vampires that are not trying to be evil, I guess, and trying to track and destroy the bad ones. But, so there's good vampires and bad vampires. Which will you be? Well, that depends on your moral choices throughout the game. So there's some RPG elements to it, and fairly straightforward combat system, which you can use. There's also upgrade systems where you can upgrade. You get a variety of vampire powers that you can use and equipment that you can use, and stuff like that. So I only played it for about an hour and a half during the marathon yesterday, just to kind of wind down after all the Fortnite craziness. And I definitely like what I've seen so far. One thing I have to say is the music. Oh my god, the music score in this game is so freaking gorgeous. So, if there is a... Thank you, Great Red Shark, and yes, Vampire. I just said that. I guess you just got here. But anyway, yeah, so if there's a soundtrack of it, I'm likely going to grab it because the music is... Oh my god! How many times? Like, Vampire! I only said it like 6 times, seriously. There. Anyway. It's like, what game? Great. What game are you talking about? Oh my god. Am I just talking to myself here? Does nobody pay attention? Like...
What were we talking about? No.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
I don't... Anyway,
I forgot what time it was.
Vampire. Yes. So that's
traveled at some point.
That's what I was playing.
We were talking. It was midnight. And now it's morning. I'm like, how does this happen?
That's 1 in the morning. Yes.
We like started on time and everything. We're all like.
Entered as soon as you. I thought you were here since the beginning. I swear you said Stewie one is here and ready for S and I, like before we even started the show.
He did.
Where did you go? Anyway, yes,
patience, young Padawan.
I like that game. What I've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean it sounds cool.
Yeah, it's good. Very
I don't
nice.
remember how I got it, but I got it. It's in my collection.
It's yeah, I got it free with PlayStation Plus this month. So
mine's on PC in my Steam account. I don't know how I got it.
It was on a Humble Monthly.
Oh, was it?
There you go. Okay.
Okay.
That's how I had it.
I don't think I have it for Steam. I'm just playing it on the PS4, so.
My computer can handle the game, but can't stream and handle the game. So that's my current.
Oh.
Death.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I need a slightly better computer. Got it.
That is one of the reasons I got a second computer, was so I could have
Wreckfest.
one for game, one for stream. There you go. Done.
Wreckfest is bad enough that it makes my camera stutter.
Which is?
I feel like I'm losing. His camera here, my camcorder drops frames.
Oh, okay.
That's how much processor power fucking Wreckfest.
Oh, I
takes on my
have
computer.
that. I'll have
You
to
do?
play
We
that.
should play that sometime.
No,
I love
sorry.
that.
No, I was talking about something else. I was looking at, so we know that speaking of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is coming out very soon.
Yes.
I was just looking
The
on
PC
Steam.
one you need a patch, and the Steam one doesn't have a patch.
Okay, so I was looking earlier at just some information about that, and I saw there's a couple of other Vampire the Masquerade games that came out recently. There's Coteries of New York and something else of New York. Taking place in New York, obviously. And I took a look at a couple trailers from them. What they are a pair of visual novels, kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club, but Vampire the Masquerade, with like these gorgeous painted graphics. It looks like a big motion comic, basically, really beautiful. And one of them is kind of a murder mystery. Another one is something else. I can't remember, but they looked really good. Anyway, I looked at a couple of trailers for them, and apparently I have one of them. I'm guessing that was gifted to me by someone at some point.
Or in a bundle.
So I have the first one, Coteries of New York, or Coteries.
That's cool.
I don't know how that is. And so I might
Coteries.
Coteries.
Yep.
Anyway, I might give that a shot at some point. I also have the original Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I do not have Revelation, which was the first one they did. I have it on disc. I actually bought it a while back, but I don't think it'll run on my system anymore. But
the first Bloodlines doesn't work on a system. It's from fucking Steam. It drives me nuts.
It doesn't? There isn't like a patch or anything?
Yeah, I gotta get a patch for it, I think.
Yeah.
It's like,
Most
it runs
of them
in
have
like
patches.
some weird fucking video, dimension.
Oh, yeah, actually, right in the discussion for Bloodlines. Unofficial patch download and helpful links. There you go.
See?
So it's there.
I was saying there's like
Pinned.
a fucking patch. Like,
Yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
a
shit.
pinned thing. So, okay, so whenever I install that, I'll be sure to
why isn't
put the
that
patch
part of
in
the
there.
official package? I just don't. It baffles
Yeah,
me.
how about Sanitarium, huh? Can we get the patch for Sanitarium, maybe? Every streaming service in the world? Fuck's sake. Like, why is version 1
right?
on all the services, not version 1.01, which fixes all the glitches? I was really enjoying that. I played it for 4 fucking hours, and then
Damn.
got stuck because of a game-breaking glitch. So,
And you'll have to probably start all over from the beginning when you install the new version eventually someday.
And that's fine, because I know exactly what to do for now.
No patch for you.
No patch for you, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have to, like, find an unofficial version of it or something
Heads
and
up,
go with that.
That's a patch you need for Vampire.
All right.
Otherwise, it, like, doesn't run very well. And it's, like, glitchy and staggery. And, like the resolution's, like, 1384 by 1257 or some shit. You're like, what the fuck is this
4x3
shit?
bullshit resolution, yeah.
Some awful resolution that doesn't fit on any screen ever. So I don't know what the fuck.
Whoa.
And it's stretched somehow, and you're like, what? And so yeah, thankfully they fixed it.
That's great.
I have to install a patch still. I'd like to stream that one of these days,
Yes.
since I'm a big Vampire fan.
Yeah.
Make all sorts of terrible choices.
Absolutely. I think Bloodlines is the one that's a little more RPG-like. Revelation, I believe, was more of a linear story, kind of a Diablo-esque thing.
Never played Revelations. Never heard of it.
Which I heard is good. Well, it's just another game. It was the first Vampire the Masquerade game they did, early 2000s.
Yeah,
But,
I remember saying that. I'd never heard of it before tonight. Actually,
but it's but no, it looks pretty good. It's apparently got a good story and all. It's just very linear compared to Bloodlines, which was more freeform RPG, open world type of thing.
I don't mind either one. They're both.
Yeah, same. As long as it's a good story, I don't care. You know, if it's fun.
Gotta have fun gameplay.
But I'd definitely be interested to play those visual novels, because they look pretty cool.
Yeah, I like visual novels. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I remember the I remember liking a lot of the novels based on Vampire the Masquerade back in the 90s. I read a bunch of them, and
I was
really
considering
enjoyed them.
doing some visual novels for NaNoWriMo since there's
Yeah.
the November writing thing. That'd be kind of funny.
They can be good. Like that's like a very popular genre, visual novels, and some of them
writing,
can be.
But I am reading writing.
Some of them can be very well done, and have very deep, complex, emotionally affecting stories. But
I prefer the dating ones where you could kiss girls.
So like Doki Doki Literature Club, then right up your alley.
Yeah. I actually did install that. I'm gonna play that one next month.
Did you?
actually.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
It's good.
I really am gonna do a bunch of visual novels.
Apparently does benefit from a few playthroughs as well. You can go through a few different permutations. I was thinking of doing it again, and this time chasing after Natsuki instead of Yuri, because there's different permutations of the story that can take place that way. So
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'll figure that out when I play.
well, just chasing. You basically choose who you're gonna chase after. So it's like I'm gonna chase after this one or this one. So
I figured that.
or this one
I
or this
figured-
one. I mean that's
I
literally
think I
how
figured out when I
literally
play it.
how
I'll
dating
like,
sims work. So
Yep.
you pick the girl you want to pursue and see how you do.
See,
But
I'm the low level one, the one you're supposed to work your way up to be good enough to date the better girl.
oh, okay.
I'm the training girlfriend, the training NPC girlfriend.
Yes, I know Great Red Shark. That's why it said unofficial patch right there in the thing.
Yeah,
So,
we
unofficial.
literally talked about that. Yeah.
Yes. So anyway.
Oh, I see. The unofficial patch of the mods built by fans.
Yes.
Well, why don't they just fucking incorporate it anyway?
Hence,
It's fucking broken without it.
Unofficial. I
Yeah.
mean, it's in a pinned post in the discussion board. That's as close as it's ever going to be to being included, probably for licensing reasons. So,
Stupid.
yeah. I mean, hey, they allow the post on the discussion board, so that's
Yeah,
that's
it's true.
something.
Fucking bullshit.
Okay. JL says he remembers dating Sims and likes getting them pregnant. Okay, well, good for you. That's
Well, that's a TMI.
uh-huh.
That's a special kind of dating sim. JL.
That's- I'm pretty sure that isn't an option in Doki Doki Literature Club, but
Or most dating sims
luck.
not available on Steam. To be fair,
no,
there's not a lot of smut there. So.
not really. No. It's more just about the sort of nice, warm, fuzzy dating experiences.
Oh, you're talking about Sims 2? Oh my god.
It's talking about Sims,
Oh
not
my
dating Sims.
God.
That's woohoo, I'll have you know.
You really need to clarify, JL, because that sounded very
You're such a fucking
disgusting
troll.
and
You have
pervy.
tried for a baby, then? Is what you...
You are
saying?
such a troll, JL. Good God.
JL is
Alright,
the only one that made me laugh tonight. Gee, thanks, 007.
Damn.
God, we're so unentertaining to you today.
Rip. So sorry. Fuck. Gee, I guess whatever, dude. Bro, that's fucked up.
Wow. You made Skinslip leave. Good one.
Bathroom.
Oh, you're in a bad place mentally. Wow, sorry to hear that, dude. That's seriously. We're just razzing you. I know you didn't mean anything. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. So probably not gonna play any games tonight because tired. Although I have only been up since 7 p.m. and it's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna keep streaming for a little while. Maybe work on some editing or something. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll play a game by myself. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it for the ears. That's the saying.
Fine. Be a loner without any friends.
Yeah. That's
Specifically
me.
choose not to play games with your friends, then. Be that way.
Did you want to play games?
No, I was just trying to chastise you.
Oh, okay. I didn't think so. Nobody mentioned any desire to play games tonight, so... No, we're not playing Phasmophobia tonight. No. I might edit the episodes of Phasmophobia that I need to edit, though. So we
There you
can
go.
see a bit of it there. Who needs friends when you have a vast collection of games? Exactly, Major Motoko.
And boobies.
And boobies? You have a vast collection of boobies?
Movies.
Oh, movies, yes. No, I'm not playing Fortnite. I need the sweaties to go away for a little while. And then we'll play some more. Fortnite. Ugh, God damn it.
The sweaties will never go.
I don't know,
The
maybe.
sweaties are here
Maybe
to
we'll
stay.
play a little bit. Maybe not. Michelle's like, Fortnite. Yeah, Fortnite. Ugh.
And then the rest of the night was Fortnite.
Or Ghost games. Anyway, we're going to go now for SNI.
Yes.
So, hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you next time. And if there's anyone who's still confused, there was no pre-show this week, so you didn't miss anything. It was just this show, just the main show. We don't do a pre-show all the time. So, anyway, have yourselves a good day or night, everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time. Until then, sayonara.
Straight.
Bye.
Oh, and those
Penis.
of you on Twitch, stick around because I'm not actually leaving. But those of you on YouTube, bye.
Yay.
Sorry, I just had to get the music all sorted out. Bye.